Chris.
Live.
Oh, let's go. Are we live? Is that Extreme 71? Yo, we live. Yes, sir. Extreme, my boy, what's good, baby? Pete.
Wow. They can't see us. Oh, we can't see them.
We can't see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Hey, but guys, yo, come on in, man. Yo, I got the boy, the era, the one and only in the building.
What's going on, chat? How we doing today, baby?
Yo, this is the official, the Culture Junky experience, guys. First podcast that we're going to be doing. We're going to be talking about sneakers. We're going to be talking about reselling. Chris has been, would you like me to call you Chris or the era?
Chris. The air is crazy.
Yeah, so like I'm speaking with the era.
No, that's crazy.
What era
Chris is
are
fine.
you, bro? So, really, Chris, how long you been on Whatnot now? Since the beginning. I mean, like when you first started.
So I got on probably I want to say like a year or two ago. And then I got off, honestly. Like to keep it a buck, I got off, bro, because I had got into like a bad financial situation that I was trying to bank on Whatnot. And then so I had to take a 6-month break to regroup myself and make like a foundation. And then now I'm finally coming back.
Okay.
So it's been like, I would say like almost 2 years in total, right? Or like a year and a half.
How long has Whatnot been like an app?
I want to say 2 years. I could be
it's
wrong.
A 2-year.
Oh, bro,
it's brand new.
They've grown so quickly.
Yeah, they have.
They've grown so quickly, and the app has changed so much in a matter of 2 years.
Damn. And I think that's kind of because I remember when we first started talking and we first connected, you were really telling me how Whatnot used to be.
Oh, bro. Back then, Whatnot was a time. Like, I'm talking about you could be anybody, right? Because when I got introduced to the app through Val, right? But the app had already been going. So, like, Stu Shoes and all them had already kind of established. They were still building their name or whatever. And Val's the one that put me onto the app. And bro, the things that you would just see, like it was a community different. I'm talking about, I don't know if you know what a stack is.
Like $1,000?
No.
Oh no.
Bro, people would buy the shoe, stack it, and say, stack it with that other shoe you're about to run next. So now people are getting 2-for-1 specials.
What, like a bundle?
A bundle. But you already got paid for the first shoe. So let's say you make $100 on the first shoe.
Okay.
And they're like, yo, stack it with that next shoe. So now people are paying.
Is it kind of like people saying rerun?
In a sense, right? But now this person that whoever wins this auction is getting 2 shoes now.
Oh, shit.
So it's a 2-for-1 special.
Okay.
You pay one price, you're getting these 2 shoes. And I've seen stacks, bro. I've seen 6 stacks, 7 stacks.
What?
10 stacks, bro. It's crazy.
But people were just giving away the shoe. Like, yo, fuck it, give it away to somebody.
Give it away. Giveaways. It was a lot more just like, yo, rerun it 10 times. Stack it.
Damn.
I'm talking about it, bro. It was different back then. It was different. And then the shoes that you could sell were different.
So I guess now it's more about hype shoes. Like it seems like that's where it's all going. But back then, was it hype shoes or was it just like pretty much
sell anything?
Anything.
I'm talking about
Allen Iverson's.
Allen Iverson's Lucky Green 13s. We know if you put a Lucky Green 13 on there now, bro, you're getting $55.
That's it on a good shoe.
On a good shoe. Yeah. And it better be crispy, clean VNDS. Like, bro, you could sell them for $150 used.
Damn.
Because I remember, bro, because I used to be able to like go to my local pawn shops. So they were selling them for $90 or like $80. Talk them down to like probably 70. Sell them to other resellers for like 90. And then they would turn around and flip it for like 130 to 150.
On Whatnot.
On Whatnot.
What the fuck?
And so, bro, it was crazy. Like, so that it was a lot easier to make money, right? Back then, because you just could sell anything. You could sell anything, bro.
Now, how many streamers would you say were on Whatnot 2 years ago? Because I think now it's in the hundreds,
bro. You still had your core people, Stu, Frag, Val. You still had your key people that are here that today that have the 100K followers, the 70 and up and all that. They're still there, but it wasn't that many. Like, so I always tell people, I'm like, yo, maybe things, if I would have never got off at the beginning, maybe things are a little different, right? Because it's not as saturated. Now it's so saturated. You see people from 15 years old getting on the app.
Yeah, and I love to see the new gen finding an avenue for slanging shoes, But the thing is that like, yo, the competition has become so fierce, and now, unfortunately, everyone's trying to combat the Whatnot fees, which means like, so they're paying higher, and then on top of whatever they're paying, they got to add the 12%, and then on top of that is where their profits lie, and it's just becoming to where like shoes are they're so above market that like
Oh yeah,
that the only way you can really make any kind of funds is like dollar auctions, well, but
100%.
yeah,
And I think honestly now what the app has changed to is like nothing but like it's specifically hype, bro. Like, and don't get it twisted. Like, there's people that still love the OG shoes, right?
yeah,
But there's more people that want the hype stuff
yeah.
and the recent stuff more than there is the true love for the original sneaker. So you definitely have to disconnect of what you think is gonna sell versus what actually will sell.
Well, and that's the thing, yo, because that was probably my biggest thing that I messed up on when I first got on is that I was like, yo, AI's phone posits? What? Yes, dog. Yo,
You ain't
these are
making
bangers. And then, like, yo, I get on there and I'm like, $55 for a fucking phone posit? You gotta be shitting me, bro. Like, this is a fucking, like, I remember when phone posits were the shit.
you ain't making no money on those.
None.
No money.
None, bro.
But no, like, and now it's just like it's the same thing for the same way you sell on Instagram, the same way you sell on the streets, and the same way you sell on whatnot. You sell what the people want. Doesn't matter if Jordan 5s are my favorite shoe. 5s are not in.
No, fives, sixes. Honestly, what I see with Jordans is Jordan ones, bro. Like
Dead.
people still think that, like, yo, they'll come in and they'll try to sell me a Jordan 1, and they're like, yo, this is a UNC. That don't mean
I don't
shit,
care, my boy.
bro. No, that shit is
And
$80, bro.
it's crazy because whenever it's not until you're on whatnot and you see what stuff go for that it changes how you buy.
Yeah.
Because if you've bought a UNC one 4 times and you've seen that they go for $130 each time, but the shoe's $300 brand new.
Yeah.
You're only trying to pay $100 and less. It doesn't matter because
Yeah.
so like I don't whatnot just changes the way you buy, bro. You just have to buy low because obviously the lower you buy, the more secure you're gonna feel
Like
running the shoe.
Yes.
It's only gets tough whenever you pay well, because back then, bro, you could buy UNC ones at $160, flip them for $220 all day, and it's still a good price, right? It's still a
Yeah.
good price because the shoe's $350 brand new.
Yes. And I think the big thing now that I've seen is that I've seen that you have to kind of go about this two ways, yo. Like when you're selling to resellers and when you're selling to consumers. Now the thing is that on whatnot, you don't know which one's which.
You don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
If they keep buying, you're getting robbed, and it's a reseller.
Yo, son, and the resellers will come in, but it's also one thing that I've kind of noticed is that, bro, I see like, yo, that bitch will run, and as soon as it gets to market,
Yep.
it stalls, bro.
Stalls.
And then the only person that's gonna go above that is the dude that actually wants to take the shit.
shoe.
Yeah, he wants to take it home. Like, and
And
I know he don't gotta wait no 6 weeks, to get the shoe and and whatnot. The beauty about whatnot is that it does like there's a layer of security that no, this is an authentic shoe, and if it's not authentic, guess what? Whatnot
we'll
will,
give you full money back.
and the seller gets reprimanded for that. So
Yeah.
you can only do that shit so many
So many times.
until you get fucking banned because you're fucking around too much.
And whatnot has got a lot better at banning people and knocking accounts because back then, bro, like you would see anybody, bro. I didn't see so many fakes go through the app back then,
Yeah.
but now, like, yo, like they have done a lot better job at just like I think people have just got a lot better too. Is just like, yo, it's fake. I'm gonna talk to whatnot about it because I think people feel like they can't hit up whatnot, and I'm like, bro,
No, they're
whatnot
the
is
mediator.
whatnot is
Yeah.
better than eBay. It is
Yes.
technically it is a buyer's first.
Yes.
So you have anything wrong with the shoe might smell, the shoe might be fake, or hey, it didn't come with the laces that he told me it was coming with. Whatnot will take your side before anything.
And I love that about whatnot because like they really are. It's and they call it that. It's a buyer's guarantee.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna come on here, whatnot is trying to protect the buyer.
100%.
Because they're the ones now on some level they will protect the seller, but I think they're gonna protect the sellers that actually have like my boy told me that he used to stream on network, but they don't have a reviews section. And
So-
I'm like, bro, you have to have reviews, dog, because like I can't scale nobody if they don't have reviews. Like,
Yeah, and the reason why I do like whatnot over network is because, bro, I don't know. I've been on the app a couple times, and I see that you can't run streams as you could do on whatnot. And the thing with beauty with whatnot, bro, like, let's say I buy 50 pairs right now. I want to go live right now from the back of my car.
right
I can
now,
do it.
Yes.
You can't do it on network.
Oh no.
It looks like their schedule shows. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, and if the chat knows I'm wrong, correct me.
Yeah.
But
And
from
chat, if we get a wrong question, we gotta take a
we gotta take
shot.
a shot.
So if we answer something wrong, y'all call us out and we're gonna take a shot of this Irish vodka.
My boy is trying to not let me
You know what I'm
drive
saying?
home.
We're both gonna have my wife pull up again
we're
with
gonna need a
both
little. We're
babies
gonna
in
need a
the
little Uber.
back. Ubers, come on.
But yeah, bro, the app's just a lot different now.
Mm.
But it's a beautiful thing, bro. Now I honestly feel like it's hard because you're competing with the big streamers. So now it's just like how do you do how do you separate yourself?
When I think that's kind of where I'm hoping that there are other streamers in here that do want to kind of catch like. And by no means do I have it all figured out.
Neither do I. Trust me,
I don't think
baby.
nobody really does. I think they just kind of you do it. You find out what niche works for you. For me personally, what I wanted to do, and I think I told you this before we went live, was that like selling's boring.
100%.
Like in all reality, it's boring as fuck. But what I wanted to do is like, how do I bring a form of entertainment, some comedy, and sell at the same time to where like now it's a show.
Yeah,
You
because
know?
that's basically what it is, right?
Yeah.
Because if you really boil it down, there's at least 2 or 3 streamers or whatever while you're going live that has the same shoes as you, maybe the same prices or whatever, or probably getting paid somewhat the same. But you just genuinely like this person better because they might be funnier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
There's a personality
it's
to
a
it.
personality
Yeah,
to
there's
it.
a personality.
We've all
to
been
it.
in the streams where it's very dull. They're just holding the shoe. Hey, chat, this is size 8 right here. Run it up for me. Run it up for me.
Yeah.
And then you got the people that just put on a show. I don't know if you've ever seen like Stu Shoes and them, bro. They've jumped off the top of their inventory and
I've
broke a
seen that.
table.
Yeah, bro. I've
Dude
seen
has
that.
shaved his head on a live.
You got Grove Doc says chat's buying the experience first and shoes second.
Ooh,
Oh,
well
Grove,
put.
you're well put. That is exactly
Well
what it is.
put.
It's an experience, man, and that's I always have this saying, like, especially because I do a lot of content,
Mm-hmm.
that you have to have people fall in love with who you are,
Yes.
because it's the same exact way of why I shop at HEB versus why I shop at Walmart.
Yeah.
It's a fresher product, it's cleaner, it's nicer. Yeah, the prices are a little bit higher, but I pay for the convenience of it being clean,
Yes.
and it's a better thing. You love HEB more, so you shop, and I feel it's the exact same way for streamers or for selling. I don't care if you're selling a
Fucking
bag of rocks.
Yeah, bro. Like
I don't care if you're selling a bag of rocks or a case of water. If this guy over here is making me laugh, having a good time selling this water, I'm gonna give my money to him first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and the thing is that because like, yo, you really do. You gotta be authentic, dog.
Oh,
Authentic.
100%.
It's its own like, yo, I'm a nerd at heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't give a fuck about like, this is who I am, dude. Like, and guess the only people that I need to love me for that.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? But the more that I'm just like, no, this is me, this is who I am, yo, and like most things, yo. Hey, you don't like the stream, yo?
You don't
Hey,
like the stream,
swipe up,
hey.
son.
And that's what, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's how. At the beginning, when I first started, I thought I had to be a certain way. I thought I had to sell a certain way.
I think everybody does, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you think you have to come in here like starting off with, because you see people like streamers, upload their streams with 100 pairs, nothing but bangers.
Yeah.
Or you see them upload, whatever, 50 pairs. But bro, like, it's cool if you have 20 pairs and maybe 5 of them are bangers.
And make it a show.
And make it a show.
Make it a show.
You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
it's all, you don't have to sell the exact same way. And there's so many people selling a different way. And there's so many good shows being put on. Like, Blazendary has a good show, bro. You know what he's known for, bro? Moving so fast. I don't know if you've ever really watched his show, bro.
No, I haven't.
But he runs. If I'm not mistaken, bro, they created 3-second sudden death because of that, man.
Really?
3 seconds on an item is wild.
You know who else runs mad fastest using Select?
100%.
Yo, he's just like boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom.
Let's go. But that is a part of like the auctioning side that people, because
Not everybody can do that.
No.
You
You
fuck around and
got
try
to
to
be
move.
prepped, bro. You got to be
Oh,
prepped.
bro. And they have teams. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's hard to do
yeah.
that by yourself. So, like, if you try to go to somebody that's running a single stream by themselves and you expect that same speed, it's super hard. Like, this dude is trying to find the pair you're asking for, or in my case, like, if you come to my stream, bro, I'm looking for the pair you're asking for. I'm uploading, I'm searching it up, and I'm running the auction, showing you the condition, moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
These people literally have the next 10 shoes lined up because they have somebody
Like bringing it to them.
bringing it to
Yes,
them
bro.
up, like clicking, hey, start the auction, and they're running it 10 seconds, and their whole job is just to interact and show you the shoe. That's their whole job.
Well, that's the way we like, yo, because I've always, since day one, yo, I've always had boy SRT in a building. I've always had either my wife from the house or my boy Brooke or Ray that run it from here. But once, bro, like my wife had to put the kids to bed, and I was like, baby, like
Boy.
we can't go on any later. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna run it. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? How do you search the shoe? And yo, it took me forever, bro, because I'm like, yo, look up the shoe, look this, and then hit auction. Then I'm like, why is it not going? And then if you gotta hit the auction shit twice, I'm like, fuck this.
And it's hard. It's honestly, bro,
Yo,
like
chill.
it's hard to keep the vibe.
Yes.
It's hard to keep the energy
Yeah.
because now and it's already hard enough, bro. We're selling, if break it down, we're selling to a camera, right? In a sense,
Yes.
we're selling to a camera. So how do I say it? Like, we're selling to the camera, right? So now you're keeping your energy, and you might have a dead chat. Let's just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
The
straight
chat
up,
sometimes, sometimes y'all be coming in bumping, and then some days y'all just like quiet, right? And I'm like, come on, baby, hit the free giveaway button.
what I'm
You're
saying?
already watching me lose money.
come on.
Can we get some more people in here?
Yo, just hit the share button, my boy.
Yeah, drop me.
Yo,
God,
son.
share it to your grandmother,
You know what I'm
please.
saying? Yo, son. Hey, make a separate account.
Batman 1521 says, so this is the Whatnot podcast.
This is the Whatnot podcast, guys.
I don't know. This is our first podcast, baby. So
Yeah.
y'all, honestly, y'all give us some reviews, some critiques, because we're willing to learn. Because like I said, this is the first podcast. I know I do a lot of content and all that, but bro, podcast is different.
Well, and podcast is the future. So what I wanted to do was, and this is why I wanted to bring my boy Chris on, because we vibe. You know, every time we link up, and I actually buy shoes for my dude, you know, and every time we link up, yo, it's always an hour because we always fucking bullshit.
I always tell my girl, like, hey, I gotta go drop some shoes off to my boy. I'm like, I'm gonna be in and out. Man,
Never.
I look back an hour and a half,
Yes,
too.
no.
And she's like, what were we doing so long? And I was like, bro, when I get in there, I just don't know how to stop talking.
Yeah, bro. Yo, my wife tells me, like, baby, you need to learn how to shut it off. And I was like, I don't know what.
Can't.
And I don't want to.
I don't want to.
I love talking.
It's like, come on, baby. When I get home, are we going to talk about the new Jordans coming out in 2025?
No, we're not.
No,
You
so
know?
this is the only guy I'm about to talk to with for a second.
Yo, for real. Yo, we're talking. He's talking my language. I'm talking his. So, with the Whatnot, guys, what I want to do again, yo, it's I want to bring an experience to Whatnot because it already has people here that are, yo, and that's the one thing about Whatnot, dog, is that, yo, motherfuckers on this app all day long. Bro.
I'd be like, yo, y'all got a job?
Yo, y'all motherfuckers, like, y'all must have a nice office job or something, because just like this, yo, motherfuckers on the clicking buttons and shit, just like, oh shit, there's another shoe, there's another shoe.
Bro, but this app is an addiction.
It is.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, they're like, hey, what are you selling on, right? And I'm like, yo, Whatnot? But I'm like, yo, be cautious, because when you download this app,
that's a wrap.
You're done. And they're like, what do you mean? I have control. Okay. And I see them next time, like, bro, I don't have no control. I can't get off the app.
Yo, I have clients.
You got chat rolling in now.
Oh, they are?
Now
Okay.
you got chat
Hey,
rolling
there
in.
we go. Let's go, chat.
Here, go ahead and share the stream. Tap the screen.
Yeah, it says Energon23 says Chris gets along with the OGs.
Oh.
Hey, that's my boy Dave, baby. Like, I'm talking about OGs been with me for a minute, bro. Like,
who, Dave?
Dave.
Oh,
Energon?
okay.
Yeah, bro. It's been good dude.
Really?
And the crazy thing is, bro, like, this is what's so special about Whatnot, right? And it's quick story, right? I met him through Whatnot, right? He hit me on a stream one day after, messaged me wild. He said, yo, call me. It's going to be 30 seconds.
What the hell?
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, I don't do OnlyFans, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, buddy, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I don't know you like that, right? So he's like, yo, call me 30 seconds. I get on the phone with him, right? We start talking, and bro, turns into a 3-hour conversation.
Oh my God, I had one of those.
3-hour conversation, bro. And he's telling, bro, at the end of the conversation, I was like, damn, do I really know this man like that? Like, I know he got kids, all of this stuff,
Yo,
you know?
son.
I'm like, I know he's looking for these shoes or whatever. Like, I know where he lives now. And it's crazy. Like, that's the beauty of Whatnot, right?
Yeah,
because
the
you
relationship.
meet so many people. My boy lives, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he lives in New Jersey. No, New York. He gets mad when I get him wrong because he's like, yo, son, don't do that to me. He's like, we got beef with one another. So I sometimes get it wrong, but
Really?
my fault.
Yeah. I know, yo, like, because it happened. Yo, could you do me a favor? Scroll up on the chat. My boy Extreme71 said to read his.
The long one, right?
He's the next. Yeah, y'all got like 4. Y'all got like
Okay,
4.
let's push
Yeah.
let's push through the comments
Here
real
you go.
quick.
Extreme says, "Here's the truth. There are a lot of great small streamers, but Whatnot chokes them out to push the bigger streamers."
You know, I don't know Whatnot's algorithm, but this is my thing. Even if they do, push yourself through.
My thing
You know
is
what I'm
this, right? I feel like it is true, right? I feel
I
like
don't
it
know,
is a
yeah,
true.
because I don't know how Whatnot
but
works on that level.
It's definitely, bro. Like you'll see it. Like I feel like it is true, right? But Whatnot has made the option of promoting your stream.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if people feel embarrassed to have a little sponsor thing by their name.
I don't.
But do what you got to do, baby.
I'm gonna do that
Because
shit right now, motherfucker.
I'll tell you this
Playing
much
with
too,
me.
like with just like watching y'all stream and what y'all do and whatnot, like it's a lot different than like sitting back and watching like Twitch, for instance, where if you're playing like let's say a game or just a podcast, like it's lumped into this little area that's so much broader, and you may not get found because just
the
in
big
there.
streamers are on.
Yeah,
And
that's
and
it.
that's the thing, bro. Like I'm not afraid to be like before. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to promote the stream because
You didn't want to have that sponsor.
I didn't want to have the sponsor by my
Yeah,
name.
I get
like,
that. I
damn,
get
he ain't
that.
getting no views. Ain't, they ain't really rocking with him like that. Oh, he got to promote a stream. But bro, do what you have to do.
Bro,
Put the ego to the side and
Bro.
let's get some numbers in here. Let's get some people in here because if you don't spend that little $15,
Yeah.
I promise you're gonna lose a lot more.
Bro, now I'm to the point where I'm spending 100 and 120 because like it works.
Yeah.
It pushes you to the
I didn't
top.
see- bro.
Motherfuckers start coming in and I'm like, oh shit, this is working, bro.
What I've seen work for me, right? I see no purpose in promoting the whole stream. I do the first 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because look, my thing is this: you get people in there, and you learn how to keep them.
Yeah.
If they don't stay for the first 15 minutes, it's because you don't know how to keep them
Yeah.
long enough.
Customer retention.
Yes,
It's called customer
But-
retention.
if you can keep it's like anything, bro. If somebody, a woman or anything, can keep your attention for 5 to 10 minutes, you sit around,
Yeah.
you stay there, you look in their auction, and
Yeah.
you come back.
That's it.
You got Grove Doc saying streams that have stores and people selling without a store have super different prices. How is it adjusted to Whatnot's market?
Man, that is a good question.
So say it again, explain it.
So what he's saying basically is, how does selling on Whatnot and people that have like actual IRL stores, how is that adjusted to the Whatnot pricing into the store pricing?
It's the way I look at it is Whatnot is its own pricing.
It's
It
just
doesn't matter what it goes for in store. There's shoes that I know that are well worth $300, but when it comes to Whatnot dictates what it's actually going for.
I'll tell you this, is that like I don't run shit off the wall. Like
Hell no.
store inventory becomes store inventory, and then I have a whole nother budget that's strictly just for Whatnot, which is where I have to be a little bit, more
Selective.
partial. Yeah, more selective on how I buy, what I'm pricing. But that's kind of the thing. This and probably leads me to my next question is that so we both know that there's two types of streamers on the platform, which is personal shoppers, and then they're the dollar auctioners.
Yes.
Now I do see, and I think I was in my boy Extreme's Extreme 71 stream when he said it. He was just like, "Yo, these same shoes that he sells at set prices, if he's seen it on other streamers channels where they'll start it at $1 and it still runs up for that, if not more." And then that's where kind of he's just like he couldn't understand it. And when I just stopped to really think about what he was saying, I was like, man, dude, it's like people want the thrill, but it's a gamble.
It's a gamble.
It's
100%.
a gamble. But for the most part, dude, like I've ran bangers. There was like I think like 3 streams ago, dude. I fucking had 25 and I had Jaritos. I was like, babe, I told my wife, I was like, this is either gonna be the biggest bust of this channel, or I'm gonna fucking kill
We'll
it.
be up.
And I was like, but you know what? There's no way to know until we do it. And I did it. And sure enough, dude, the only thing I did different was that I told people, I was like, I need pre-bids. Like these shoes are high ticket items. I can't just run them at $1. So like I know what I'm comfortable at. I need a pre-bid. And once I get so for every shoe, I was like, baby, where's the pre-bid at? She was like, oh, the Travis Scotts are at $670. I'm good with that. Let's go.
I'm not saying you need to be at the price that I need to be.
No.
But let's keep it a buck. I got 80 people in here and I got a $600 shoe coming up, right? Are y'all really gonna pay me, right? Because if I whatever, the percentage is just so high, like it's 11%,
Yeah.
and I think people don't understand that. Like they think $600 minus 11% is a lot of money. We're not
60
talking,
bucks. Yeah, I mean,
we're not
65
talking about
bucks, yeah.
$20. Like,
No, yeah.
we're not talking about $5. So
$1,000 shoe is now you lose $100.
exactly.
A little
So
bit more.
Hey,
I'm-
right here we got one that's gonna go right into what y'all are talking about real quick.
Okay.
So you got Grove Doc
Uh-huh.
saying if these streamers that came into your store with crazy evaluations on used shoes worth supposedly hundreds, I gotta know what y'all's reaction would be then coming into y'all's store.
Oh shit, I get them all the time.
what that they want
motherfuckers
over.
coming in. Yo, I had a guy come in yesterday that was like, "Hey, I have a used I'm on my near Jordan 4 size 10." I was like, "All right, well," he was like, "Oh, but it's only worn once."
I don't care.
But it's worn.
I don't care.
I can't sell it as DS, so forget it. It's worn.
Yeah.
Now, once or 10 times, it
It's
falls
all
under
the
the
same.
same realm. So he's like, I was like, "Yo, what you want?" He's like, "Oh, 320." I was like, "Bitch."
I would have closed the box and put it back in his
I
car
don't-
for
just
him.
like, oh, you know what? Yo, but so then I hit him with that, like, so then I'm an educator, so I go into education. So general rule of thumb, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the used market is usually about 50 to 60% off of market value. So if a shoe's going for 22, you could get, you know, at minimum, you should be buying it at like 12, 11 to be able to sell it at a 60%,
Yeah.
you know, with a 40%, you know, kind of cut off of new. Because if you get too close to the price of what it's going for new,
People won't pay it.
anybody, yeah, because I'm like, bitch, I pay $60 to get the fucking shit
Yeah,
new.
what we talking about right now?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
No creasing, no start. I don't give a fuck. It's like a used car. You know, I like buying new. So, but all the value lies in shoes that are DS. Once they go used, bro,
Once they go used, bro,
it's an entirely different market. So that's where I tell them, like, look, I go when I'm buying, I'm like, yo, 50% off market, and then I still need probably another 10%, or I'll go 40% off market, and then another 10%, and I have to buy it at 50% or less of market, because then now I have enough room for margins.
for margins, bro. Because the reality of it is like, I don't know, bro. Like you see shoes that go for $100, and you can only pay so low sometimes, right?
I mean, no one's gonna sell you a fucking new dunk at $20.
$20,
Yeah,
right?
I
Like let's
wish.
keep it a buck.
Yeah, come on.
I feel like, bro, $50, okay,
That's a minimum.
that's half or
Yeah.
whatever. But I understand what they're saying, like, and I understand what you're saying too.
Yeah.
But buying used shoes, bro, is a lot different. It's really hard because people. It's hard because you might pay a lot for your shoes, right? And you're like, yo,
Yeah.
I paid $220 for this. What you mean you're only gonna give me $60? But it's because, bro, like, yo,
It's used.
it's like what things sell in the streets is kind of a lot different. Like the street market is a lot different from GOAT, because the reality of it is people look at GOAT and they're like, oh, lowest gas is 325. I'm like, look, baby, if I go on there right now and I put my ask at 320, I have the lowest gas. Doesn't mean the shoe's valued at that. It's just what
No,
I'm asking.
That's
you.
just what I'm asking.
Honestly, the best thing that I tell anybody is if you want to see what a shoe actually goes for, go to eBay, go to the completed sales, and see exactly what they're selling for.
Yeah.
Because that gives you a rough, like, to date, what that shoe's going for. You only see that two sold in a month, you know that shoe's a slow mover. But you see that it sold for 220, and you see 10 listings at 220. Okay, now you know you need to buy that shoe probably $160, 150, 160. Sell it at 220. Get your 9% out, which
Yeah.
you'll probably get two back for. You get 200, make your quick 40, $50.
But that's the market data.
That's the market
That's
data,
the
right?
market
Like
data.
eBay is more consistent on what a shoe actually goes for than GOAT, because
Yeah.
GOAT lowest gas is just me asking. You.
That's it.
Okay, you got Extreme Kicks coming back in here with one.
Talk to me.
Here's how it works. Here's how it's working now. I can have 170 bookmarks, and when I go live, only 20 get notified, and it's because there are checkmark streamers on.
But damn, how to know? Because
See, that's a little bit more than I know.
yeah, because we got to
Mind
take a
you,
shot.
like, yeah.
We gotta take a shot.
because I really don't.
I don't know that.
I don't know that. Like, I
Extreme
can-
Kicks, you got me.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
you
got
got
me,
my ass.
motherfucker. We drinking Irish whiskey tonight. No, Irish vodka. We're gonna do a small one because I feel like we might fuck around and get a lot of questions wrong.
Yeah. Like,
You know what
chat,
I'm
feel
saying?
free to ask questions.
Yo,
If y'all want to, we can just roll back on the questions.
that's
like,
it. Yo,
just roll them through.
I got my boy Tyler on the ones and twos. Okay, so Extreme. Unfortunately,
What you got in that bottle?
there, come on. So in all reality, and chat, if y'all hear like flippers and shit, yeah, we in full operation around here. Like the whole shop his truck, and then we in the corner
Literally.
ducked off doing what we do because we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But now to answer, yo, I don't know how, because in theory, if 170 people bookmark your show, when it starts, they should get notified that your saved show is going on. Now, is it now? I guess I'd like to think that Whatnot is gonna like tell everybody, and it's probably automated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably the system like, oh, you booked it, they just went live, you're good to go. But now if other streamers are on, whether they're gonna go in and check in and then they don't,
it's hard, bro, because obviously in my mind, the big streamers are going to get pushed. Like, they're doing so much volume that they're obviously, at the end of the day,
it's a business.
It's a business, right?
It's a business.
Oh,
yeah.
if I know whatever, Stu, Val, Houston Selects are getting on, like they're doing so much volume that obviously they're gonna get a push before I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I might only run 20 pairs, but they're about to run 200.
Yeah.
We're talking about a big difference in money right there.
Well, and I think that's where you got to almost get a little strategic on what time you're going to go on. Because I do, bro. Like,
But
I'm not.
that's hard. Sorry if correct me if I'm wrong, but I
Yeah.
feel like that's hard too, right? Because I would say there's a good handful of big streamers right now. And if you can try to be strategic, but then there's the time when you come on the app and you're like, damn.
Ain't nobody here.
Or there's a lot on.
Oh,
because like now they're starting to stream a lot, right? You're starting to see
people, Val, Houston, like
Houston Selects,
like
they
during
go
the day.
They go on during the day. They go on at night. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's almost to a point too. Like, well, it comes down to you have to just build your community where you can get on at any time where they come see you, right? Because the reality of it is, like, Houston Lex gets on at any time. Stu Shoe can get on at any time. Val can get on at any time, and their community comes.
Yeah.
So. And sometimes you want to get on when these big streamers are on, so you can at least be on the same page. So if I'm not liking their stream at the moment, I might swipe into yours.
Yeah.
But if you're on at a time that nobody else is on, they might not really look at your stream.
Because nobody's on.
Yeah.
We got another, this is a question about how Whatnot works. Is the best way to run dollar auctions to buy in bulk or get a deal?
Both.
And this is from Says 2338.
Boy,
I'll let you answer that first.
What up, my boy?
I'll let you answer it.
Oh, Clean Kev. My boy. So C's, in all honesty, I think it boils down to both, because like if you're buying in bulk, then you're getting good pricing.
I've seen people buy in bulk and get bad pricing.
That's fucking crazy, because if I'm coming up with racks,
because people don't I think people don't understand.
Yo, Chicago Skies with the $5 tip.
Hey, Chicago Skyline.
Should we get a fucking
shots for $5 tip, my boy.
He's making it rain.
That boy Skyline, yo. Hey, and
shout out to my boy. I appreciate that.
Dude, yo, I'll tell you this. Chicago Skyline, bro, has been one of my day oneers, bro.
For real?
Yo, since one of the first streams, bro. And I finally started talking to him, and he just reached out. Same thing, building the community. He reached out. Then I met one of his boys. I cashed out one of his boys. And then and ever since then, bro, Chicago Skyline has been one of my dudes, bro. Like, I still have yet to meet the guy. I can't wait till I do one day. But it's crazy. That's why I want to hit up like SneakerCon, because like there's a lot of people that I built a community on the app that I'm like, yo, bro, I have to.
Gotta get you on.
I got it. Well, I just want to meet you, bro, because I'm not an internet.
Yo, Chicago Scout, another $5 tip.
Holy shit! Hold on, baby. I haven't even taken the first one.
Hey, look, y'all got Trackhawkin 28 says if you ain't running dollar auctions, you ain't gonna get viewers, right?
So look,
hold on. Let's answer C's real quick.
Okay, C's this question. To me, I think if you're buying bulk correctly, you're getting good pricing. But you could also buy individual pairs, but you got to get them at a steal. The only thing is that if someone comes in and they're selling 3 shoes, it's a lot harder unless you're really gonna like kind of explain why I got to go down to this price. And if you need the money, you need the money, and if not, then you walk away. You know. So one thing I always tell people, like when they're selling, I was like, look, dude, to sell to a reseller should technically be your last resort, because I have to buy dumb low.
I got to buy dumb low, bro.
I have to buy dumb low, bro.
And the crazy thing is, like, people try to sell us. Like, I've had people from Whatnot that have bought on Whatnot, and let's try to come sell me the shoe. And I'm like, bro, you know what it's going to go for.
Yes.
I cannot get nowhere near what you paid for, because if that's what unless like you paid a dummy still and you got it for $50, Oh, of course.
Yeah.
But like, yo, like if you paid a little, you paid a little good, can't buy it from you. Like
No.
I can, but are you gonna be willing to take the loss?
Well, and that's the thing, yo, because I tell people, they're like, well, yo, man, I bought high. Like, yo, I'm sorry, but that's a you
That's
problem.
a you problem.
So
I
now,
don't mean to be rude.
no, it's not. But this is right now we're in business.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I can't inherit your problem because that's not fair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You made a bad move, but I didn't.
All I can do is educate you. I'm like, hey,
That's
baby, like,
it.
look,
bro. Never buy market if you're trying to resell. Like that's
exactly.
crazy.
Like unless like it's, I only say it for the people that ever pay over market are the people that really want it, and they don't really care to get rid of it.
No, yeah, because I've paid shoes market, but I know like they're personal. They're my collection.
I'm gonna keep them, and then when I know I'm gonna get rid of them, I'm going to take an L. Like I
Yeah.
understand that.
But not even, bro, because like, yo, if I wore this shoe, I wore it out. You know, I got my use of it. But now, because there's times, yo, where I cycle my collection. So like,
100%.
I just did it, bro. Like, where I'm like, you know what, man, I
I
got
gotta see something new.
Well, I'm into the SBs now. So like, I had a bunch of Jordan 4s. I had a bunch of Jordan 1s. And I'm like, yo, you know what, man, I want to get rid of this shit because I want to start bringing in mad SBs for my collection.
Yeah.
So I said, fuck it, run them. But now it's all an L because like I didn't pay for those. I paid for them shits like years ago.
And I just look at it like this: to answer C's question, the way I feel like it just all depends on what you're trying to do and whatnot, right? You're trying to move volume, then you need to buy bulk. It's too hard because coming from me, like I used to run around the city of Houston, picking up 1 pair, 5 pairs, 10 pairs. You know, sometimes you get lucky and you grab a 20 clip, a collection, whatever. But it would take you. Now you're trading your time trying to pick up all these different pairs, right?
And it's a lot of time.
We're not talking about like you're giving up an hour. Like, no, I would be on the streets from 9 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, running the streets of Houston to try to pick up 100 clip because the average person isn't selling you 10 to 15 pairs like a normal reseller is.
No.
But when you come to a reseller, you have to figure out who you can trust and who you can buy from. And it's a lot of trial and error because I've been scammed. I've bought shoes that I'm not happy with the quality of. But you start asking yourself, hey, do I want to give you this extra $10? Because I know I really want to pay $70. But you're asking me for $80, but you're about to supply me. Do I really give it to you?
Yeah.
And sometimes I honestly I do, right? Because some people say, hey, like you pay fair. But I'm like, yo, product's clean. I trust you that it's real. I actually need these 30 pairs you're about to sell me. So I'm going to pay for it. And for $10, I feel like should never
make or break
you. Like
No,
I don't
never.
understand these coin flips
Yes.
where like, hey, let's coin flip for 210.
Bitch,
If
yo,
you don't just give me the 210,
bro. Yo, take the
I'm like,
210,
you don't piss me off. Just get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just get, because I'm like, yo, the $10. And the only reason I say that from a buyer's perspective is because I feel like the $10 doesn't break you. Now I feel like if you're doing that on every shoe, then maybe.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is, you're not giving everybody that extra 10.
No, you're not.
You're only giving, just a deal. Like, and let's say like it's 5 shoes, and you're like, hey, we can't agree on 210, bro. If you break the $10 against the 5 shoes, what are we really talking right now?
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I will give somebody the extra 10 to 15 because if I've just bought 10 shoes, I'm breaking that $10, $15 down across each shoe, and we're keeping it pushing.
Well, and it's crazy because like I know like, so if I know I'm selling to a reseller, like I'm gonna use my boy Katik because like I literally just bought like a little size run of a shoe, but he's asked me before like, yo man, do you have a like a Futura? He was looking for I think his wife or something. And I was like, yo, you know what? Yeah, bro. And what did I do? I gave it to him at my price. Whatever I got it for, I was like, yo, man, my boy's charging me $250 ticket, And those are the things where I'm like, that's where you build a community because like, guess what? Now when I went to ask for the size run, yo, he gave me a great price.
And that's the thing about it. Like, we'll answer the next question right after this. But that's how it is, bro. Like, there's shoes that I've given people at my cost. Might have taken a quick 10 loss.
Yeah.
Because that's what business is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done lost money trying to gain people's business.
Yeah.
And that's the reality of it. Like, not everything is a profit.
It can't be because the thing is that it boils down to the real thing that your net worth is your network.
Yes.
So I don't mind going and showing love to another reseller because guess what? There might be a day where I need something. But if I've taxed you, like if you're some consumer,
you're gonna tax my ass
you're
back.
Gonna tax me ass back. And guess what? Because I might pop up and be like, damn dog, yo, I need that shoe. Yeah, market's 10, 15. I need 10, 30.
And bro, like the guys know, like, yo, I done it for my boy Dave, plenty of times. I'm like, bro, you know, I bought a shoe. He's like, yo, I need that shoe. Okay, bro. I paid 250. Give me 260.
Listen,
I'm gonna take care of your shipping.
no,
Right? Hey, give me $10 profit and take your shipping. Right? Because this thing is built. I'm trying to build something for the long term, right? And I want to establish a good relationship.
yeah, for sure.
So not everything and mind you, majority of the time, my guy pays my price.
Yeah.
If so, the one time he asked me for a deal, I'm gonna give it to you because you always pay my price. You never give me no haggle. You know what I'm saying? But what was the next question?
The next question
Oh,
was,
look at my boy, some Eric dude. Look at this.
What do you say?
Elementary business guys. Nike's gonna flood. He's flooding so you guys won't exist.
Hold on. What did Eric? That's what Eric said.
Yeah,
Eric, baby.
Eric, go.
Shoes have been selling for
forever, bro.
If you think shoes will ever go out of business, right? Because people always ask me, "What are you gonna do when shoes go out?" I said, "What the fuck are we gonna walk
never.
barefoot?"
as long as we got feet.
You know what I'm saying? As long as
Like-
there's a hype to it, it'll always
There will
happen.
always be a hype to Jordans, to
Yeah,
SBs.
But
all
you
of it.
can't buy shoes. Like that's the thing me and you have talked about before at Walk is like I grew up buying Jordans and stuff like before the game was even a thing. And then like now, like I mean, I just want to go buy a pair of shoes that are cool. Like I see drops.
Yeah.
You're gonna go
Well-
like an average person, right? And just walk into a Foot Locker.
I feel like now it's changed. Now it's changed, right? I would say that maybe 5-10 years ago, right, that you couldn't walk into a Foot Locker and grab a pair of sneaks.
Yeah.
Now, bro, you can go in there and grab you whatever, the hottest shoe that just came out, right?
Yeah, the Jordan 4, the oxidized green.
Yeah, like you can go in
Still
there and buy
sitting.
it. It's still sitting.
Yeah.
You know, so now we're moving into just what's hype.
Like, well, what's exclusive? And the thing is
Yeah.
that no matter what, Nike needs resellers because we're the ones that create the hype. They might not like us, but they profit off of us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because we sell them out.
because the only reason you could drop a Kobe and that bitch is gonna sell out in seconds, and people have built a botting industry around it, it isn't because the shoe is just that damn hot. No, because guess what? You need the foot soldiers on the ground that's moving that product. And that's what builds the hype because it's supply and demand, bro. If there's more demand than supply, guess what? Now that's where the market starts to go up. Now they did with the dunks, but now, unfortunately, Nike don't want to overproduce because guess what? You sit on that product.
But the only
bro.
thing is they're overproducing is what? The dunks?
The dunks.
So maybe the ones?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But
That's-
but now look. Now all of them are sitting on inventory, bro. The only thing, just like Killen's Barbecue here in Houston, dog. What? Yo, first come, first serve, and when we out, we out.
we're out.
Because now, guess what? There's no overflow. There's no like product that you have to throw away. Nike is sitting on these products, and what? Now they got to go on clearance. Like, yo, now they're watering down the brands.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so elementary, right, my guy? No, stop, dude. Yo, you can't bark with the big dogs, bro. Stop, yo. But that's the business world. So no matter what, they need the resellers. It's just that.
And I know a lot of people hate, like, they say, "Oh my god, I hate the resellers." But I'm like, yo, if like we really boil it down, everything's a resell.
Everything's
You
a
just look
resell.
at it a little bit different because we sell sneakers.
Well, think about it. No, bro. Foot Locker
Is
gets
that
the
really-
shoe at half the price for what retail is.
Bro,
So they're reselling it to you, but they have direct access.
they have
because
direct access. and
They
then
have accounts with Nike. So now we have the second tier access, which is getting them from the stores.
And granted, like, don't get me wrong, like there are people that really do sell it over market or sell it right at market. But it's like, yo, like
But you can't go over market because then
On-
that's
on-
crazy.
it's kind of hard, bro, because on the hype shoes that like what did you say this goes for 400?
Yeah, it's like 450 right now. But I know people selling that
That's-
bitch for 600. Like, yo, what
Okay,
the-
that's crazy. I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. But let's say like, it goes for 400. What are you gonna sell it to me for 3? So I can make a quick
Yes.
so I can still keep it under market. No. It's the hottest shoe that just came out. You're gonna sell it to me for 350. I need to or not even might sell it to me at like 360. Now
You gotta sell it.
I gotta sell it
at 420.
at 420.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
that's what
just the
the-
reality of it is.
Yeah, dog. But that's where the resellers, I think in all reality, the resellers should have a community of resellers. Because the thing is that I never want to treat a reseller like a consumer. Because a consumer is buying top dollar because they're taking it home.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? But if again, it boils back down to it. Like if I could look out for my resellers, and the thing is, I'm just not at the place right now where I could sell to resellers. Like I'm looking to actively, but my dollar auctions, yo, it's all resellers that buy my shit because
it's
like
kind
yo,
of hard to sell to resellers. Like keep it a buck, like a reseller to sell a reseller, like it's
tough.
it's kind of hard because you got to find the right people that are willing to aren't just about their side of making money, right? Because
Yeah.
I meet a lot of resellers that are like that are cool that you don't make no money, but I'm about to make 40 on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now with me,
You want a beer?
yeah, me it might hurt me
Thank you, Dad.
and see it might hurt me in
Blackberry
business
one.
that I care if you make money.
Yeah.
I want you, even if it's 10, I want you to make your quick 10. Yo,
Yeah.
let me make whatever I can on it or whatever. But there's some people that are like, yo, I don't really care if you eat. I just want to eat.
But that's bad business.
That's bad
Because
business.
good business is a win-win scenario.
Because, bro, if I can make some money off of you, and I don't care what you sell it for, but if I can make some money off of you, then yo, I will come back to sell to you.
Dan, look, my boy, Zang MD.
What do you say? What's
He
the
said
question?
he said resellers ruin the game, point blank, period. What's your thoughts? Both parties have to win. Yes, some products.
I don't think
Everybody
resellers
eats.
ruin the game.
They started the game, right?
Well, the thing is,
No,
is
like
that
the love for the sneakers came from just people liking the shoes.
they
right?
love the shoes. Yeah.
That's how it originally started, right? Now, do I think resellers ruined it? No, I don't. I don't. To me, I feel like they didn't. We didn't ruin it, right?
Resellers.
But there are some bad resellers. Let's
Yeah.
just keep it a buck.
No,
There's some people that that don't care about. Yo, you're my guy. I want to take care of you. Hey, let me make a quick
relationship.
Let me make a quick 30, right? Like if you don't have overhead store, obviously you can't take $30. You have a store.
Yeah, of course.
But let's just say like it's I don't have no overhead. I want to give you a good deal. Let me make 30 on you. Like, yo, that's fine.
And we're golden.
We're good.
All right. So yo, look, we're gonna switch gears here real quick.
And feel free to ask any questions. Like,
no, they're asking questions now, boy.
It doesn't just have to be about reselling or whatnot or
look,
whatever.
it says I'm starting the game 2004. That's Christopher. Facts. They fucked the shoe game up with those high ass prices. Soul side. Oh yeah, he just bought from me. Yeah, you're right, bro. Like
What?
Well, just resellers have gotten too ridiculous with the pricing.
Oh, bro, with some of the prices, like, yeah,
It's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when Power Puffs were selling at $450 and the market was 280, 300.
Dog, bro,
it's crazy.
Stop.
I'm like, yo, baby, chill. Like,
chill. Why you playing me like that, dog?
but
Like, you sitting on it.
It's in demand. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because people will still pay for it.
So
you
look,
remember when people were buying pandas at 200?
bro.
A time to be alive.
Yo, that was during COVID, bro.
Bro, people
During COVID, motherfuckers
and
was
who-
balling.
who am I mad at, right? Like, who can I really be mad at, yo? People are coming out spending 200 on a panda when they know retail is $100.
Yes.
And I'm like, yo, you don't think you could get a better deal somewhere?
You cannot, bro. So let me see. I'll replace greedy resellers, ruin the game. Okay, Zang, absolutely. Because the thing is that like, yo, the game has gotten a little bit too.
It's got muddy.
It has. Well, the greed has taken over. But same thing with Wall Street. Same thing with anything that's dealing in profits, yo. If there isn't a moral compass, because at the end of the day, bro, the reason why I got into shoes, honestly, bro, was because I had a lot of people that were like, yo, I just want the fucking shoe. So what I do, I was like, yo, I'm a great people person. I know how to connect, and I got a massive network. I was like, yo, let me try to source them for you. Yeah. What I finally figured out and why I was comfortable with dollar auctions was that I knew that like, yo, I could sell this and start it at $1 and not be upset if someone got it for a steal. Because guess what? Like I said, like, yo, on Father's Day, bro, like, yo, I ran my inventory. I got saucy. I was like, hey, fuck it, man. Hey, y'all pick what y'all want from the wall, bro. I said, I'm already here, dude. It's Father's Day. But, yo, guess what? I don't care. Because at the end of the day, bro, like, I feel like we're the sneaker game, if you're reselling, you're in the game of people. You're 100%. Servicing people.
I don't understand why people don't understand that. Like, we are in the business, regardless of what you call it, like, we are in the business of service, of communication, of just overall good business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're absolutely right, bro.
That is what it boils down to. How do you keep people coming back? Good business, fast shipping. People
customer service.
And it's crazy, bro, because like people will pay over sticker price or what actually goes for it because you have good product, you're on time, they genuinely like you, so they will. It's the same reason why, and I've noticed this about Common Hype, right? Like I really like those guys. I've watched them since they first started, bro.
I was gonna ask you like, who are some of your favorite streamers
On whatnot?
on Whatnot? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, bro, I like them all, bro. Like honestly, like, and I feel like I learned from them all.
Everyone
Because
has a different little
all the
take
big
to it.
streamers
Yeah.
have a different selling technique. Gav moves fast, whatever. Stu Shoes has a split screen, and you get two personalities. Val, we already know she's feisty, she's loud. Like people love that. Like there's a
Yeah.
community there. Blazingary moves fast. I feel like there's a lot to watch for them, but then you have to take it with a grain of salt, and figure out how to put your own spin on it, and not try to be like them.
Look, Tomahawk. He's put the same comment 3 times, 4 times. So I'm a. Tomahawk says, "Whatnot is a buyer's app, not a seller's app. As long as you're willing to do that, LS all day. What the hell's LS? Lose?
Lose. I'm assuming lose. I feel like okay, so I understand
Well,
what he's saying.
it takes both.
It takes both, right?
You don't have buyers without sellers. You don't have
Exactly.
sellers without buyers.
So the app is a buyer's app,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But when you build a community strong enough to hate to see you lose, or get
take
big
L's.
enough, or big enough to hate to see you lose, or have enough people in your stream, then it becomes a seller's app too.
Yeah.
It's only a buyer's app whenever you're a small streamer, because you're not getting paid, right? You're not making a lot of, you're losing.
Yeah, you're just
But
selling.
now, whenever, let's just say you have 100,000 followers, you got 500 people in your thing. Come on now, it's a seller's app too now.
It is.
Because it's like, yo, I'm about to run this shirt that I paid $8 for, and you're about to give me 25, and I'm gonna do it 200 times.
And at 25 and market, and let's just say retail is 35. Bro, this is a win-win, son.
This is a win-win
I
situation.
bought it at 8. You bought it at 25. Hey, bro,
I
you
make
won,
my
I
money,
won.
you make your money.
That's it. Hey,
And we
dog.
keep it pushing.
We keep it pushing.
It's only a buyer's app whenever to me, in my opinion, it's only a buyer's app whenever you're a small streamer and you're getting licked, like you're getting cooked on your shoes.
Yeah. Well, let me see, because Energon says he ain't wrong, but I've seen sellers start small and now have storefronts, warehouse. How's it's also a seller's app? Yeah, no, absolutely, bro.
Oh, bro, I've seen, bro, we could just literally, like, you can say from Gav just got him a warehouse, Val just got her a
Yeah.
warehouse. Like,
Clean Kev just opened up a store.
yeah, I just seen he
My
just opened
boy.
a store. Hey, congratulations, bro. That's the
Congratulations to my
shit
boy
right there.
Kev, yo.
Like,
Not everyone gets what, yeah, 95% of Whatnot are sellers, and that we want to get everything at the lowest possible, just being honest. And it's true,
And we
bro.
understand
Yeah,
that.
we get that, dude. We're not knocking the hustle, bro.
the only way I don't really get upset, right? Like, I think I get frustrated because I'm like, fuck, like I've seen this shoe go for so much in other people's stream, and I'm not even asking for the fucking full amount that it went for. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
asking
yeah.
for 3/4, and you get a quarter, and you're wondering like, yo, or you just get frustrated because you're just like, yo, how do I build this, right?
Yeah.
Because the reality of it is, people want good prices, but if you show up with bullshit shoes, they're like, oh, you have bullshit shoes, I don't want to buy from you.
Yeah. Well, that's my biggest thing. Yo, I fucking hate buying dirty ass fucking shoes, bro.
Bro, can't.
Like, yo, that I don't know why, yo. Like, if I open up a pair of shoes and that shit got crust and dust and shit, like, and
Hey,
I'm like,
I done found
fuck, bro.
draws, bro. It's crazy what people put in
Yo.
shoes. I done found boxers in people's shoes.
Yo, I found socks.
Socks.
People stuff the shoe with socks. I'm like, yo, man,
And I'm like, yo,
I'm like,
so
what the fuck?
after I spent the time
I
cleaning
wash
it,
them though. I wash them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
Yeah.
keep them hoes.
after I spent the time cleaning the shoe, pulling out somebody's drawers from the shoe,
Yeah.
and then you let it sell for $52, am I not supposed to be frustrated? I take it with a grain of salt too.
You have to though, because dog, like at the end of the day, like especially when you just starting on Whatnot,
You gotta know what it is.
you gotta know, like, yo, you're gonna take L's, bro. Like if you could push through the L's to get to the place where now you're averaging 300, 400, 500 people, or like 1,000 people. Hey, dog, like now the investment was worth it. The L's
Yeah.
were worth it because I don't know, for me, dude, like I was trying to fast track fucking Whatnot.
And that's
dude.
the thing, bro.
Yo.
Like, I think so. Like, for coming from me, like last year, if none of y'all have really kind of known or follow me on Instagram, like I share my story. Like
Yeah.
last year, I got in a bad situation where honestly, bro, it got
Share the story. Share the story. Share the story.
share the story.
Share
All
the
right, I can share. I can share
Share the
certain
story.
parts of it, right? But last year, whatever, I ended up moving back to my apartment, and I'm talking about Keem. Like it was so bad, bro. I didn't understand how I was gonna keep the lights on.
Yeah.
Mind you, like
It got bad.
it's bad.
Yeah.
I
100%.
got $3 grand, $4 grand in like bills, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it, right? But
Yeah.
mind you, I was making 8 to 10 grand a month before that, and then
On shoes.
100%
Okay.
shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it got super bad. Times got rough. So I'm looking at it like, oh, whatnot's the way to get me out, right? So I'm putting everything into my whatnot, and I'm banking that every stream has to go correct because I don't know how to keep the lights on at this moment. So I can't afford to have a bad stream. But that's not the reality of it. Is you're gonna have a good stream.
Yeah.
You're gonna turn around and you might have 2 bad streams, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna have another good stream. You know, so bro, last year was a real rough time for me. I was able to like now that I'm a lot better and at a stable like foundation because
Just
that's
even mentally, huh?
oh
Yeah.
bro,
Absolutely.
oh excuse me.
No?
My beard, dude.
Oh, whoa. Hey, hold
No,
up there, little water.
honestly, now that I'm at a lot better like foundation because I had no foundation, right? I had in the sense of like I couldn't just sell on my Instagram. It was only I was selling mainly on whatnot, right?
No.
And there's a piece of it obviously I don't talk about or whatever.
Yeah, I get it.
But after that, right? I come back. I don't know how to keep the lights on. I go back and I get a job, bro. And mind you, like, yo, it hurt my ego so bad that I'm just like, yo, like it looks a certain way on Instagram, right? Because I do a lot of content, so you're seeing what you're seeing, right? And people are coming up to me in person like, oh, bro, you're killing it. You're killing it on whatnot. People are hitting me on in person like, bro, you're killing it on whatnot, right? I just saw you sell 100 pairs, but they don't know that on that 100 pairs, I just lost $200
On the entire stream.
on the tire stream.
Yeah.
They don't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes I would just have to run shoes just so I could pay the bills. Oh, I got $5 grand in inventory right here. Okay, I know my rent's $2 grand or what, or like you know
gotta
1,500.
run it, yes.
I gotta run it. Doesn't care. Don't care if we lose. We just need to be able to fork the bill for it today.
That's it.
And so you basically take a perspective like, yo, you're going from making 8 to 10 grand a month, and then in a matter of like, you know, a light switch, you don't know how to keep your lights on. So people still see that, like people still think you're moving motion. You have motion, but you have really no motion. And bro, it just became a lot on me mentally and like spiritually. Like, yo, I was depressed. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So now I keep it a buck with my audience. I tell them what it is. Yo, I moved back to my mom's. The rent was cheap. I paid a little bit of rent there. I got back on my feet. Yo, I keep it 100%. Yo, I might sell these 5 pairs right here. In your mind, you might think I made a lot of money off of it. Let's keep it a buck. I made $30 off these 5 pairs, but I got tired of them sitting here and kept it pushing.
Yeah.
Like now my audience understands like I don't gatekeep anything. I keep it 100% transparent.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's not enough of that. I feel like in the sneaker game, there's not 100%. You only see people's highlights. I bought your table for 30 grand.
Yeah.
You just saw me sell 100 pairs. You see the new space that I'm in, right? But I wish people would just talk about like, yo,
The struggle.
the fucking struggle.
Because the thing is that the struggle is the real part of it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the highlight version, like, because yo, most of the time it's a facade, fool.
Bro.
It's a facade, dog. Like, cause yo, guess what, motherfucker? I run a business. I know what the expenses look like. I know what buying inventory looks like, dude. And I know that, but you know, I won't knock the hustle.
My thing is like this, right? Like the people that are still like that are posting the highlights, and let's just say like they're still doing really well, right? I still know you have certain struggles here or there on the business. I want to hear about it because for somebody with this
Yes.
magnitude, what are you struggling with? Because I'm trying to get there.
Even if it's just a mental,
It's a mental like,
or
hey,
balance in life, wife and kid, whatever it might be.
yeah,
you
like
know?
yo, the business is doing the best that it's ever been, but yo, the reality of it is expenses are high right now, so that means I got to do this. I want to hear that. I don't want to just hear that, yo,
You killing it.
you're
Like,
killing it.
oh, I just did a $40,000 cash out. What's up?
We got a YouTube question. It's
up?
a 2-part question. It says,
We're on YouTube? What the fuck?
oh yeah,
Holy
Oh
shit.
it says, do you guys? Let me see. I'll ask this. the right weight. Do you guys think that? Okay, I'm gonna re-ask the way this is asked.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that being in the shoe game, you can survive number one with a lazy
No.
kind of, I guess, mentality?
Lackadaisical? No.
Yeah.
No.
And second of all, do you feel like that the shoe game really shows who the hustlers are?
I think I think the shoe game will expose if you are a real
A hustler
hustler
or
or
not.
not. Yeah.
I think that for
What
the,
is it? What was it back in the day? Jigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, stop.
I honestly, so with that question, right? I think the shoe game, you cannot be lazy because, and this goes into like my relationship, right? Like, I had a hard time with my girlfriend because it's very hard to try to sell shoes and have a very like good relationship because in my mind,
Oh, it's brutal.
like, yo, my
That's so
girlfriend
brutal.
clocks in from 9 to 5 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
She's guaranteed the money she's gonna make. If I don't sell shoes today or tomorrow, we make no money. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I gotta work 24/7. I gotta change.
It's a grind.
It's a grind.
It's a fucking
But
grind.
sacrifice too, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like you talk about, like if running a company, it's like a lot of people aren't willing because I mean, basically you're running your own company, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't produce, you don't eat. It's the same thing. Like we always talk about, like with AD stuff, is like, what are you willing to sacrifice to be successful?
And you have to, bro, because
there's always something.
Well, the thing is that like that's the difference, yo. And God willing, like my wife, man, she understood.
Champ.
She understood that, like, yo, baby, I'm not gonna be home for dinner. I'm gonna be working, and like, yo, I get here at 7 a.m. I start cutting at 8. I work the store from 11 to 3. From 3 to 7, I work. Then I go home and I store shoes, or I gotta clean them, and then I got streams. Like, and yo, my day from 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. is done. And yo, all my wife does sometimes, she'll just sit next to me.
And bro,
and I'm not saying it's the best.
It's not
Throw
the best.
kids into that too, bro.
Yo, so,
bro,
and I got 5 of them, bro. You know what I'm
you
saying?
miss stuff sometimes, bro.
Yeah. So the thing is, I got 5 kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got 16, 14, 12.
You got a basketball team.
Yo, son, 4 boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it is one of those. But the thing is that what I think with my wife, and I pray this is what she knows, is that that's my job. My job is to provide. You
100%.
know, my job is to make sure that we never go without a meal, and that we never go without a roof, and we never go without lights. Like, that's my job. And like, I'm not a rich dude, you know, like I wasn't brought into wealth. So I'm trying to build that shit up myself. You know what I'm saying? But if I do it right, and God willing, you know, like the path is the path that I'm on leads me to the promised land, then guess what? That sacrifice will be worth it if my kids could have a leg up. Because my parents were immigrants to this country.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Spanish was my first language. I learned English in school. And just knowing, like, but that's all I saw growing up was survival.
Yeah.
So now it's like, but they weren't able to hand me down nothing. They weren't able to give me no leg up. All I knew is like, yo, I know if I bust my ass, I can make something.
But see, I 100% agree with that, bro. Coming from like literally a single mom, dad was in jail from like, I'm talking about till I was 13 years old, died in 2018, like 100%, you know? So like, I understand. And there comes a point too where I was working so much that I didn't have no balance of like, yo, like, obviously, like I love the girl that I'm with, so I got to give her some time.
No, for sure,
right? But it's so easy to get in the mode of like, hey, I'm just working.
Yeah.
I'm working 7 days a week. I'm working my regular job 5 days a week. And you almost go into like a tunnel vision. You're just like, yo, I'm focused. Nothing on the outside world matters besides shoes work.
Yeah.
But then it's so unhealthy because you get burnt out.
Yeah.
And then you're not really taking care of yourself no more. So
and your loved ones.
Yeah. So like the long story short of that question is you can't really be lazy because you have to work so hard on the business, but then you're trying to balance regular life too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it can get super hard, bro.
It can, bro.
And it's cool, bro. Like the thing I preach the most, bro, that it's cool to struggle. Like it's cool to be like, yo, I'm having a hard time struggling. And it doesn't have to be financially. Yo, I'm struggling with balancing my life. I'm struggling with balancing my time.
Yeah.
Because we've all been, you know, exposed to, hey, maybe you're doing something that you don't really need to be spending extra time on, because there's that saying like, yo, I'm working on the business, not working in the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you could be doing something that like might only take you an hour, but you've been spending 3 hours on it.
Yeah.
Let's figure out how to, shrink that. Let's see how we get this done in just an hour. And now that little 2 hour gap you got or whatever, spend it on something you're working in the business. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll tell you this, man. So I got a business coach, and he gets frustrated with me, dude, because like, fuck, man, I'm just so bad. But there's a time audit. There's a thing that he has me do where I have to time audit myself. Where from the moment I wake up, I have to show like, okay, what do I do when I wake up? Then, and it's really what you're doing is that you're time auditing everything that you're doing, and then you're taking. You look at it and be like, yo, I could outsource this. I could outsource this. I could outsource this. Because there are certain things, man, that only you're just.
There's only shit that you can do.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you figure out how to kind of outsource what, like cleaning shoes,
I could pay somebody to do that.
I could, yeah, because I don't need to be cleaning shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I could do is go out and negotiate, go out and purchase, go out and source, streaming, like making sales, purchase, like, generating clientele. Like that's the shit that I'm great
That's
at.
that shit I'm good at.
Yeah.
I can pay. You can go two ways about it. I can either pay somebody to clean these shoes, or I can just buy better quality shit.
Yeah. Well, and then, but that's why, like, yo, I love, because I know that, like, with my shoes, I know resellers buy them, yo, but there's a pride in me that, like,
Cleaning
I
it.
always say, like, yo, when you get my shoe, you could turn around and sell
Clean.
that bitch as soon as you get it.
And see, and I feel like, yeah, like you can, right? And then bro, there's shoes that you buy for resellers. You're just like, damn, this is crispy.
Crispy.
So I'm gonna sell it.
Yeah.
I don't gotta clean it. I just sell it.
No, you just.
So
well,
you just figure out
here
like,
we go. Let's go.
you want to clean it, but cleaning takes time. So
It does, bro. And it's one of those time things that, like, yo, clean, at least for me, yo, and yo, I've only seen one other person, and that's fucking C's. That boy C's got a whole fucking like method, bro, like steam pressure and
a
but
real
like
deal.
I know that motherfucker shoes are crispy clean. Now I don't got that kind of time because
I don't got that kind of time. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even got the equipment. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I got arthritis, bro. Fucking
I'm like, bro,
trying to scrub these holes, fucking clean as shit.
but that's what bro, like, but whenever you're trying to, let's just say you buy 100 pairs, bro,
yeah,
and you're trying to move volume. And you know how long it take you to clean 100 pairs?
I do. It takes
Like, it takes a good
hours,
minute.
bro. It takes, like, if you were to boil it down, it takes like 3 days of consistently like cleaning them.
Yeah, and if you're trying to clean it in the same day, it's gonna take you a good minute. You know,
Yeah.
so that's time that's either wasted. So I choose the fact of, hey, I want to just buy from cleaner people,
Yeah.
like cleaner shoes from people
like people who
take care of their pride in themselves, pride in their business. Because there's people that like, yeah, the price might be, you might be selling it for $50, but you have bad business where your shoes aren't clean, they smell. Well,
Okay.
well, go ahead.
All right, so we're gonna switch it up, man. So we already asked like who some of your like favorite streamers are.
Uh-huh.
Like, do you have any like favorite smaller streamers?
I honestly don't spend that much time on the app.
Oh no.
Only because, look, so for myself, I get very I have to stay busy because I get in my head a lot. I deal with that a lot, right? Like if I watch too much of it, because I used to just stay on the app, and then I get consumed, and then I start. It's just my personal, like, working on it, but I start feeling like, yo, damn, we're not doing enough.
Oh, true.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
see that,
I
I
don't
see
spend
that.
too much time on the app. Like, I get on the app for the specific reason of either I'm going to sell or I'm watching the bigger streamers to see how they're selling, right? Because the bigger streamers are telling you exactly what you need to know,
Yeah.
how they're keeping these people, what they're selling. Now, don't get it wrong. Like, I like smaller streamers. It is good. And I don't want to say they can't teach you nothing, right? Because they can.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing something different you might not be doing. But the bigger resellers have, or the bigger sellers on there have like 400 views, 500 views. I want to watch that guy
Yeah.
because I want to see exactly what they're doing so I can mimic it in a sense with my own spin on it and try to mimic having 400 views.
See, and it's crazy, bro, because so I take the opposite approach. Like I don't watch none of the big streamers. None of them. I don't watch Val. I don't watch Stu. I don't watch Blaze. I watch Houston every so often just because he's, it's a H-Town thing, But other than that, bro, I don't watch none of the big streamers only because like I feel like I'd rather win over 200 or
Small.
300 smaller streamers and show up and buy a shoe and and give a tip and you know what I'm saying, just interact, than to because unfortunately, bro, like the big streamers just don't pay attention
And see, like, so
like to the smaller
so
group.
I agree with you. And sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Like, the only thing I take from the streamers, the big streamers, are what they're like kind of moving, how it looks, or whatever the fact is.
You're data researching.
I'm just data researching,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's all I'm doing. Now, when I do choose to spend money, it's with the smaller streamers.
Yeah.
And it is no shade to the bigger streamers. But what do they like? And I love them all. Like, they're all good people. They all
Yeah.
have amazing businesses, but they don't need my 20 or my 50 as much as this guy over here does, because I've just watched this smaller streamer get licked on 5 different shoes, and I know my quick 50.
Yeah, and I want to come in, I want to fucking buy, and most of the times, dude, like I won't even ask for a discount. I'm like, what
Bruh,
you selling
I
that
don't
at,
even
dog?
need
You know what I'm saying?
anything.
Fucking
My
boom,
thing
buy
is-
it. Let's go.
If I show you love, like, I don't expect nothing in return. I think a lot of people do. I'm like, yo, if I choose to give you a quick 20, I don't expect you to come back to my stream
And
to
give me a
do it.
20. Yeah,
I don't
no,
expect
no,
that.
no.
I just want to show you, like, yo, I see you grinding, you working. Yo, it sucks that you're losing, but like, yo, hopefully this helps out.
Yeah.
And that's what I try to keep it to. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you have no expectations of people, then you can't be let down in any certain way.
No, very true. Because there is a I don't know, man. Like I guess I'm an underdog kind of guy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Like I love that I've never had, Black Cat. I've never had no big dog show up in my stream. Like everyone that shows up in my stream are the clean Kevs and the extremes. And like these are just they're the community based people, the ones that
Yeah.
are kind of showing love and they're jumping around and I love that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, like that's where my community lies. Like if I ever do make it, which I have every intent to be one of these big dogs, but no, like unless like I want to come up with the same people that got me here. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like the same people, like yo, it's the same people that come in my lives. Yo, S2 Life, yo, the young buck, bro. He's like 14, dude, and his dad is the one that like buys, and then his son sells. And I'm like, but yo, it's every stream they cop in 5-6 pairs.
Uh-huh.
So guess what? Every chance I get, dude, because like I just don't have time like that to just be on the app.
Yeah.
It's usually used at night.
And that's why when I do get on, I do like my little data research or whatever. I watch a couple small streamers, and then I'm like, yo, I got to get off the app. But it's only to protect myself.
Yeah, well, I'm buying. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll be
I'm
buying
looking
on
for-
that. I don't buy off that, only because I don't feel like paying the taxes.
Well, that don't bother me. There's 2 reasons why I buy on the app. One, I want to support the hustle. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, yo, some of these people, like there's a small time streamer called Hoosier, I think, River Kicks.
Oh yeah.
But yo, he be having some fucking grills, bro.
You know-
sometimes, and I'm just like, yo, hey, I need that.
I need
and
that.
then I need that, and then like, yo, I bought from a small town, a Lake Town Kicks, yo. He's a young homie.
Yeah.
But yo, he had to pay the skater dies. DS. I was like, oh no, yo, I need those.
And sometimes the small streamers are the people that actually have the shit. Like
Yeah.
have the good shit
Yes,
that you've
bro.
been looking for that you just don't know. You know who I really enjoy watching and I like their model is the sneaker guys. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they come on at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, bro.
No.
And sometimes they run set prices and sometimes they run dollar auctions. When I figured out who they were, the crazy thing is I sold him shoes in Atlanta and I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
And then I started watching him on Whatnot and I was like, damn, I recognize this guy.
Yeah.
But he runs set prices and he has good product, good shoes,
Yeah.
hype stuff. And then sometimes he runs dollar auctions. I like them. I totally forgot about those guys.
Yeah, no, there's a few, man, that I really do like, yo, and usually a lot of them don't do dollar auctions, bro. Like they just like they'll sit there and they'll show you the inventory and they'll be like, yo, man, yeah, I got them at 600, yo, but yo, hey, good souls for you, man. I got you at 550. Bet, let's do it, run it.
I just don't know. So do you feel like with set prices, it's just like it's a no go?
No, because the thing is that like,
Well, how do you make set prices like fun?
and that's the thing, yo. I've tried.
I've tried, bro. It's
I've tried, yo.
hard.
I have
Hey,
not.
chat. It's 250. Like what's like?
Yo, because like even the thing is that like I know what I paid for, I know what I'm looking to profit, but then I still have to add a 10-12% to it. You
Yeah.
know, so that's why I'm like, yo, for me, if I'm gonna take an L, I'm gonna take an L on fucking dollar auctions, bro. Fuck it, yo, let's run it. And that's what I love. What I love about dollar auctions, bro, is that I've seen that, yo, like Whatnot in that sense, yo, was genius. Is that they gamified shopping. Like shopping with swiping, and that's why like the dollar auctions work, bro. Like why you can build such a great community, because at least what I do with my streams is that I go in and I take the whole stream of what that cost me.
Mhm.
So I'll have 20 bangers and then I'll have 40 fucking shoes that I bought for 40, 50 bucks. But some of them are great shoes. So the low end shoes that I profit on will make up the difference for the bangers that I might take a small L on. And sometimes the bangers will go.
100%.
And it's just so if the stream costs me 5K, but at the end of the stream full payout, I'm at 7, that's a win.
And see, and I call them fillers.
That's it.
Fillers.
You know, but some people like, but then I guess what? I feel great because like, yo, a client, you know, a customer bought a fucking banger ass shoe, you know, under market, and whether you want to keep it or whether you want to resell it, it's still a win for you. But guess what? All I care about is profiting off at the end of the stream so that I don't go into the negative.
Yeah, 100%.
And yo, the instant that shit changed me,
I told you,
bro. The instant changed my yo. The huh? Okay, go pee. Okay, my man got to pee. He asked me for help, but I said I can't help him like that. I can't help him like that.
I'm like, yo, bro, I've been holding it, and I'm like,
is that why you haven't drank your beer?
And I'm thirsty too,
Yo,
and I'm like, I haven't drank
Let
it.
me go pee, and then I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna go. Mo Swan, it was good, my boy. All right, guys. So for the next few minutes, depending on how long he has to pee, I'm gonna be up in here just answering the chat questions. Chat, yo, real quick, how are we doing, bro? Like, this is the first time we've done a podcast. Loving the stream, Kev. Thank you so much. Chicago, back in the building, my boy. Wow. Okay, I don't know if that was like a no Diddy moment. Kotick, my boys in the building. Thank you so much, yo, man. Boom, loving it, y'all. Okay, yeah, thank you, bro. Hosier, appreciate you shouting me out. That was great. Oh, Hosier, yo, you're my dude, bro. Why do you want to get on Whatnot and stream? So look, Johnny, I'll tell you this, man. I'm gonna tell you a quick little story, bro. While my dude's gone, man, I was a consumer on Whatnot, even though I own the store already. I was a consumer on Whatnot. But man, I was watching these streamers and I was like, yo, I could do this. I could really fucking do this. And I know I could do it well. And who knows, man, maybe it's just, you know, my confidence in myself, maybe a little splash of ego, but I knew that I could do it and I could probably do it dope. And I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna jump on. When I jumped on, yo, my wife was like, yo, I'm not hearing it. And I was like, baby, please just bear with me. Even my partners in the shoe store were like, yo, no, we don't want nothing to do with it. You know, everyone that we know takes L's. And I was like, yo, guys, I know that if I figure out the sauce to this shit, I could do it. And sure enough, bro, so I went neck deep, yo. I went balls in, like, fucking, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure this shit out. And as I'm going, like, yo, the store was maybe, man, like 4 months. I mean, we opened up in November. In February, I decided to go on Whatnot. And I was like, no, this will be a tool where we could generate some revenue. And as I'm going through it, man, I'm having a finance buying inventory for the store, and then I'm also financing buying inventory for the Whatnot, to the point where, like, yo, I'm taking like personal money, and I've always kind of kept the business and the personal separate. But yo, I remember my wife would be like, yo, babe, I can't buy groceries. Like, nah, baby, nah. Yeah, like, I use that money.
Today.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought a 15 piece.
Bro, and see, I used to be bad about that.
Yo,
so like
son.
Now I keep a 10% rule, right? Or 10 to 20%. I used to, like, let's just say whatever, I'm playing around with like $5,000, right? I used to spend it all because I thought the deal was so good that I'm like, I'm gonna spend it all, right? And you would think that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But now, bro,
Drink
like,
your beer, homie.
oh, bro, I had to go so bad.
I bet, dude. I hear it from here, bro. I was like, whoa.
I was contemplating life for a good minute. I was like, yo, is it worth it?
You know what? I was like, yo, should I just pee in the seat?
I was like, yo,
I'll clean it up later.
I was like, this shit is live. Like, can I get up from the camera? But no, honestly, I used to just like spend it all, bro. But now I keep enough money to be like, okay, let's just say if I got 5, I'll spend 4, right? Because why do I have to spend all of it?
No, you don't. You know.
But that everybody always says, like, spend it all, reinvest in the business. But
well, you got to pay yourself. That's the first thing that I do is I pay myself.
My thing is this, right? Like, for paying yourself, right? And this is my question: how do you pay yourself when
you're taking L's?
Taking L's,
Yeah.
You're a new reseller,
Yeah.
right? Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of resellers that are like, yo, they don't pay themselves. So
Mhm.
they probably are working a regular job, or this is their full thing, and they just kind of use the sneaker business money as they go.
Yeah.
How do you pay yourself? Because let's just say you're only making whatever, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month. How do you pay yourself?
I so honestly, bro, like thankfully the barber chair has always been good to me. So I really just I didn't start paying myself until I finally learned how to profit from a stream. You know what I'm saying? But now the first thing I do, because like I just knew that I had to get out of those 1,000 transactions, bro. And I was fucking like, I was like, yo, in 3 months, dude. 3 months, I
Oh,
did
for
a
instant
thousand.
payout?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
hell
did
yeah.
1,000 bro. And that's where I was like, yo, I'm gonna double down for fucking 3 months. Cause I told myself when I started, I was like, I'm 3 months, yo, I'm gonna be fucking instant. In 3 months, and I'm not playing that shit. And yo, I started buying anything. Even at the beginning, bro, like when I didn't have the money, what I did was that I sourced through clients. I was like,
Let me
because of
run your
course,
shit.
well, I own a barbershop. Yeah. So I was like, yo, man, if you got any shoes, yo, let me run it.
Yeah,
And I'll give you what you meant, and I'll keep 10%.
yeah.
You know, so boom. I was able to rack up like 50, yo. First fucking stream, guess what? My boy Ray, my work wife. Fuck him, but I love him. But I was like, yo, duh, I need someone to run the auction because like I want to be fast. I want to move, yo. And I was like, so, yo, I remember the first day we sat down, bro. He was at the computer. He was like, yo, what do I do? I was like, I have no
I don't
fucking
know.
idea, bro. Like, we both go figure it out as we go. So then that's where I learned that I was like, yo, all right, we're gonna start it at my cost, and then if it runs, it runs. Nothing.
It doesn't go.
It doesn't go.
And it's like, bro, my cost could be $50 and it still won't go.
No, they want to see a fucking dollar.
They want to see a dollar.
So that's where I was like, all right. Then we did the mystery box thing. Fucking utter failure. And I remember because I was like, yo, we're gonna start at 250 boxes. You know, we're gonna have some bangers, and it was like all dunks. So we called it like all about the dunks. Failure. I would put 200. I would put that shit 6 times. No one would swipe. I put it at $1. Guess what? That bitch will run to 220. Right
It's
then and
crazy.
there. It was right then and there that I was like, no, bro, this shit is a psyche thing.
Bro, it's crazy. I was trying to sell a DJ Khaled 5, right? Brand new, size 11 and a half or
Money
13.
size.
It was like a 13, right? And retail on that joint is 225, right? Because the DJ Khaled version.
Yeah.
So I tell the dude, I'm like, hey, I just need 170 or 180 basically. And he was like, I don't want to do two. And he was like, yo, I'll pay you two on it. And I'm like, what? I'm confused. I'm like, yo, baby, I'm not even asking you for that. He was like, but I'll pay you two. And I'm like, okay. You want to pay more? And it's weird, bro, because sometimes like I'll put my price at like $79, right? And they won't swipe. But you know, I run it at $1, bro, and it hit 150. And I'm like, damn, I tried to save you money and you went to pay more.
Well, because it's gambling, dude. It like what
It sounds like we got our priorities a little backwards.
Yo, well, the thing is that like this is the psyche aspect of it because like guess what, yo, like people want to swipe, dude.
Yeah,
They want to swipe, bro, and like you know what? And if that's the game, yo, I'm gonna let you swipe, dog. And but because yo, my clients are like, bro, I was in your stream, dude. Yo, you were running fucking Travis Scott's, and they were like, what'd you start him at? $1?
Oh, what? A
fuck?
$1,200 shoe?
$1? Yeah, bro.
So for the people that are like just starting, right?
Yeah.
What do you start with?
So
because you got to run it. You're gonna like let's keep it in the motto of hey, we're only doing dollar auctions, right? We're not doing personal shopping. We're doing dollars.
Dollar because you want to grow.
You want to grow
as a new streamer.
And the reality of it is, if you start at personal shopping, you're not gonna grow because people don't want to see that. It's only the people that have been big enough that switch over to personal shopping and they've already built a community.
Yeah.
That have already did that. Because if I'm not mistaken, if chat, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Ohio Thrifters first started off as $1.
They started to kill it.
And they were doing dollar auctions, but then they realized it wasn't working, so they switched over to personal shopping.
Yeah.
Which they do personal shopping in a sense of, and I told you this earlier, they do it in an auction base. They set the price and they run it, show you the shoe, same way, right? But it's at a set price.
Yeah, I know. Like, really too wealthy asks, what's the best duration for a dollar auction?
What does that mean? Oh, like what time?
Like how long? How long should you run
it? It all depends, right? Because you watch these big streamers do it at 15 seconds, right? But they have 400 people. Let's keep it a buck. 400 people are not swiping. You probably have a smooth. If you really pay attention, and you look at the names that are swiping,
Yeah.
you probably see 8 to 10 names swiping out of 450 people. So they can run it at 50 seconds or not 15 seconds. They can
Sudden
run
death.
sudden death, or they can run it at 15 seconds, no sudden death.
Yeah.
I think honestly, because they want to move fast too, because they got to run through 150 shoes. Now for the new people, I think 20 to 30 seconds.
I
because-
do 30. I've been doing don't know sudden death.
Now it can get a little weird because whenever it's at 50 and no one's swiping and you're still at 15 seconds, you look a little awkward.
But then guess what? Right when it hits that 5, that's when motherfuckers like
People
ding,
start
ding,
swiping.
ding, ding, ding.
And so I honestly just think like, and then you got to kind of pay attention to your views, bro. Like you got 30 people in here, you have 50 people.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Out of the 50, you probably only have really 8 to 10 shoppers.
Yeah.
Really. So are you gonna really throw up that $500 shoe, that $300 shoe? Come on now.
When I think that's why I love the pre-bid. Like, yo, and I always tell the chat, like, yo, chat, high ticket items. So usually now what I do is that if I'm running a duel like bangers with some fillers, everything that's numbered needs a pre-bid.
Yeah.
And if it don't get a, because like, yo, man, I had a pair of Cause 4s, bro. Yo, that's a $1,800 shoe. You know what I'm saying? And BNDS, not even brand new. Brand new, that bitch,
Yeah.
$25, $3,500. So I was like, yo, Chad, I cannot.
Can't do it.
I have a pre-bid. I need a pre-bid of no less than, $1,200. And if not, I'm not gonna run it. And when I checked the last time, I was like, yo, what's pre-bid? Oh, 600? Can't run it. No. And I didn't run it the whole stream.
And it's not to say that like it'll always be like that.
No.
But for the circumstances that we are in, and the reality of it is, I'm not a big streamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't afford to start it at $1. I would love to start it at $1, but whenever you rob me for $400 on a $1,800 shoe, of course you're excited, and I want to be happy for you too. But I just lost $600. Now that means every shoe I sell after this has to be a straight up
fucking
more than
profit.
$10 profit.
Yeah.
So
now look, for new streamers, yo, let me get some some W's in the chat for all my new streamers, man, because I want to see if we can drop some gems for you guys.
And we're just giving opinions of what we think,
of
what we know, what
all
I've
right?
learned in this time.
So let me say this. So for new streamers, all right, what do you think is probably the best? If you had to break it down into 5 tips, what would be the best 5 tips that you would give to a new streamer?
5 tips is hard. I think my biggest tip is just so like
whoa.
Hey, whoa. No Diddy. Give me a second.
No Diddy.
That's crazy. Hold on now.
That shit was like perfect timing. Just the tips. That boy C said just the tips.
Nah, honestly, like if I had to really break it down to like 3 simple tips, I tell everybody, figure out what works for you.
Yeah.
Put your own personality in it. And oh man. That's really what it comes down to, right? Because we can both have the same product, but if they like me a little bit better than they like you,
yeah,
they're going to pay me more.
That's it.
So you figure out what works for you. Dollar auctions might work for you. Personal shopping might work for you. Because I see people killing it on personal shopping that cannot make it on a dollar auction.
No, for sure.
Vice versa, right? So you figure out what works for you. Don't be scared to try. Bro, I done been in my own stream with 20 people trying to do a personal shopping. And then you just have to look at it and don't give a fuck about the views and be like, treat it the same 20 that are in there. You treat it like you have 150, you have 400 people in there, and you don't match the energy of your views.
No, man, and I think that's where some people kind of get a little.
It can get embarrassing, because you're like, yo, you got 20 people watching you, and nothing's more embarrassing than starting a shoe, a personal shopping. You have 25 people and no one swipes for the next 4 shoes.
No, yeah,
it's embarrassing.
It is, bro. Like, you're just like, fuck, man. Nobody wants to shoot.
Yeah.
So then you start to almost contemplate, like, damn, should I even be doing this shit?
Yeah, like you start thinking, like, damn, is this worth it? Like, I'm over here. Mind you, like, I'm working in a garage right now, so I'm over here fucking sweating. I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah.
And you just got to put your pride aside and be like, yo,
this is the journey.
This is it.
And I tell people that all the time, bro. Like, in any business, bro, you have to know that, like, yo, this shit don't come overnight.
No, 100%.
Like, you gonna be struggling. That shit is gonna fucking suck. But in the long run, because that's what separates good from great.
Mhm.
And that's what separates the succeeders from the people that just the non-believers, is that you have to believe in yourself enough, dude, that you are going to make it good, rain, hail, sleet, or snow. I'm fucking gonna win.
And
And you
I
gotta take
tell
the bells.
I tell my whole audience on my Instagram, I tell them all the time, man, just be consistent and keep God first, regardless. You know, whatever you do, bro. Because like I'm not the most religious person, but I keep God first in the sense of, we might sell 10 shoes today, we might sell one shoe, and I might sell nothing. And there's some days where I sell 50, but I treat it the exact same way. I don't ride the high, because what I used to find myself doing is I would ride the high. Oh, I sell 100 pairs. I think I'm the shit. I start feeling like, ooh, I could do it. I could do it, right? You start riding this high of like, all right, I got this shit figured out. And then the next sell, you sell nothing. And then now you're riding a low. So I figured that like, I treat everything the same. I sell nothing, I'm in a good mood. I sell everything, I'm in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? And that is the reality of it, because you never want to ride a high or a low. You just want to keep your emotions in check and keep God first, like regardless of whatever you do.
Well, and the thing is that like even you don't. I think a lot of people get it confused that you got to be religious to believe in
You don't.
and to believe in the creator. I call him the creator because like there's just a lot of things.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah. So
different day.
yeah, it's just everyone's got their own interpretation of it, but I think ultimately there's one creator who created everything. But the way I look at things, man, is that the creator is an energy source.
100%.
To and I've seen this so many times, is that to put the creator in a box or to give him even a fucking gender, bro. Like, don't be disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about the creator of the cosmos, bro. Like the universe is in this. No, dude, it's not a he, motherfucker. It's not a she. No, it's to me. I look at it like it's an energy, bro. And I think that's where like there's one thing that me and Ray always talk about is the collective consciousness. And I think if you could tap into, I think people have broken down like good and bad and evil into like devil and God or something, but it's all the reality of it is that there's positive energy and then there's negative energy. How you classify that, totally up to you.
Up to you.
But I want to dwell in the positive energy because I think it just has a bigger return, and there's more like there's love, there's empathy, and I think the universe will give you back that energy
100%.
always if you're always making sure that you're coming in with a positive mind frame, because it's high vibrations, it's high frequency, it's all that kind of stuff. But that's kind of where I feel people have like to believe in the beauty of it all, to believe in the love for people. And
I think people just forget about the love of the journey.
It's
a journey.
The beauty of it.
I'm like, bro, like
the destination
is coming. You know what I'm saying? I think people forget about the love of the journey and what it takes. Like, if you're always looking for each moment of, hey, this is an accomplishment, then I fall in love with every day of like, I have the privilege of waking up every morning and I get to go package these orders, because I hope these 10 people that ordered these orders get their package safely and they love the business. I get the privilege of, hey, I'm about to go negotiate some deals. Most importantly, I get the privilege of waking up and not having to go to work at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think people don't want to fail. Like, I see, I've embraced it, right? Like, and it took me a while, right? It took me until losing the business. And when I say lose a business, I'm talking about like
the opportunity or
damn near like almost losing it, right? Because I couldn't keep the lights on. I could barely keep the lights on, right? So I'm almost losing it at the moment. But I tell everybody that's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, because I understand what the feeling of is struggling, right? And I never really understand struggle because everything's going so well.
Yeah.
That now I understand struggle. I'm like, oh, shit was tough. Shit was rough.
Oh, bro. Chill.
Now I understand it. So I appreciate the small things. I appreciate the journey. I appreciate each sale that I make, because before I could have a great night on Whatnot, sell 50 pairs, and I'd be like, all right, it's a great night. Fuck it, we keep moving.
Yeah.
Now I really appreciate it because I'm like, yo, times were different last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's the thing, is that like as long as you could keep your eyes on the ultimate goal, I think that's probably the most important thing. And that's why, like, I had 100% confidence that Whatnot will become what I needed it to. And I was willing to do the work.
100%.
I was willing to fucking be up at 3 a.m. You know, I was willing to fucking sacrifice all my dough because I
Bro.
knew like when I got there, like it was going to be. And now it's a tool. It's a great tool.
It's a tool.
I don't want Whatnot to be my life as much as I love it, but I own a brick and mortar. I own a
And see,
barbershop.
And I tell people, I'm like, yo, unless like you're like one of the big streamers, which Whatnot is their main income and
Yeah.
main like platform. I'm like, yo, you cannot bank on Whatnot first starting as your main source of income.
No, it's too unrealistic, bro. Because you know Whatnot could become a career.
It could be, but you need to build it there.
Yeah, and that's gonna take a lot of capital. It's gonna take a lot of time, a lot of fucking, just a lot of networking, a lot of everything, bro. If you don't have that, if that is not at your disposal, don't.
Oh,
Like build it just like anything else where you're part-timing it, bro, and that's okay.
and my thing is right now, like, yo, like I'm not in the space of, or I don't want to make it my full-time thing.
Yeah.
I just want to add it to another source of revenue.
That's it.
I want to use it, like I use Whatnot as a sense of like, yo, maybe I've been sitting on these pairs too long.
Yeah.
Then I've already tried to post them on my story. They're not selling. Let's try to sell them on there, right? But you can't just pop on and do that. You got to still build a community. You still got to build.
Yeah.
You still got to feed them each week. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's crazy because that is probably the part of consistency in Whatnot that you have to maintain.
Oh, Whatnot, you have to be consistent.
Yeah.
The way it's growing, bro, and the way that big streamers or everybody else has something going on so fast every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That your face needs to be on the app at least
once a week.
Once a week. And I don't even want to be like harsh, but that's still not enough. Because you got to think you're seeing these big streamers 4 to 5 times a week.
But see, the thing is that these big streamers, this is their career.
This is their career. So
you know what I'm saying? So you got to really know, like, how are you looking to scale this? Because Whatnot isn't. I don't want it to be my career. I want it to be a tool. I want it to be something where I can jump on, do a podcast, sell some shoes. Like ultimately, what I want to do, and I'll tell you, my strategy is that like I want Whatnot to be kind of like my a TV show,
like an outlet.
Yo, not even, bro. Like, yeah. Well, what I want to do is I want to come on twice a week. One day is my auctions. I'm running a 30 clip of bangers. I want to be in and out in 60 minutes, and that's it. Quick little bang, bang, bam, and then that's it. But make it entertaining and just kind of like your favorite show that used to come on back in the day.
Yeah.
Every Monday you could count, like, yo, every Sunday
It's
at
on
8:30. Yo,
yeah.
my boy Walk's coming on, and he gonna run some bangers, and I'm gonna have a great time. Because, like, yo, I can't watch a stream for fucking 8 hours, bro. There's just no way.
Hey, you ever been on a stream whenever they did 24-hour no seller fee?
No. Oh, yeah. We tried and we fucking failed.
No 24-hour. I don't know why everybody was like, oh, I'm a stream for
fucking kill it. No.
I'm like, bro, you have every big streamer on.
Everyone, bro.
You have every medium and every small streamer on. Come on, baby. Let's be realistic right now.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, bro, like I want to come on once a week to sell. And then I want to come on once a week for podcasting, but just to bring not only entertainment, but education. So I want to bring other streamers on. I want to bring on some OGs. I want to bring on some business people. Like I want the podcast aspect of the Whatnot channel, at least for me, is to be informative, educational, but also a vibe. Like, yo, we're going, even if we're pushing 2 hours, like I was thinking like an hour, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, we had.
Do they have any questions?
Do we have any questions? Dollar starts is where it's at, and it really is, bro. Like, so look, chat. We in our last 10 minutes, man. We're gonna answer questions right now from the chat. So let's see what we got.
Drop them all, personal, business wise. Let me know. Let me see.
All right, let's see. We got and teaching people that what fakes look like and call out scammer streamers. Yeah. They're out there, bro.
They're out there, bro.
They're out there.
You have to be very cautious on on who you shop from, and you're gonna get duped here and there. We've all been there, bro. I've bought thousands of shoes. Like,
so Trophy Kicks asks, what's easier to sell, new or used?
Used.
Used has better margins.
New people. Okay, there's a lot of people. Okay, because I used to have a very different perspective on this. I was like, yo, why would someone want to pay new price, right? But there's a lot of people, and the ones that I see that want new are women.
The thing is, look, I'll tell you.
Women
this.
are the best shoppers, though. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah. Well, I see a lot of the value because now Whatnot is a used shoe platform. So if you're one of the few that will run brand new DS,
You're a different type
you're
of guy
different. You're different.
because we got
Motherfuckers ain't running DS now on
if,
Whatnot.
If you see a DS like Doritos, like
I've done them, bro. I've done two, bro.
It's crazy.
And they ran. They ran, dude.
But I honestly think used because the margins
are better.
and it's less risk, right? There's still high risk of you're gonna lose, right? Because you might overpay or whatever, or sometimes you don't even overpay, bro. You pay $80 and the shoe goes for 65. You didn't overpay. It's just
you just took an L.
You took an L.
That's $15 L.
You only had 45 people. They didn't like the shoe, wrong size, a lot of factors. So you can't beat yourself too much about it.
So Extreme Kick says, and maybe bring on and spotlight small streamers. Extreme, yo, I really would like to bring on smaller streamers.
I'm a small streamer.
Are you? How many?
I have 14,000.
Bitch.
Bitch,
that's that shit. I'm over here sitting at 5K, bro. You're like a 14,000.
I'm a small streamer in the sense of like, okay, 14. I don't think a lot of people understand like 14K. How many of them are from giveaways that people run? Because you got to think your streamer might be running for 3 hours and run a giveaway every 5 minutes.
You know that's why I don't run giveaways, bro.
And see, and that's why I stopped kind of running them.
I don't do giveaways because like I want organic 100%, bro.
It gets kind of tough because the giveaways allow people to come in, right?
When it costs money.
They cost money. So all those giveaways that people keep leaving bad reviews for because, hey, I hate that you left me a shoe crease protector and the shoe wipes and shoe cleaners. And I don't got bad reviews because people are like, yo, you gave me a whole sneaker kit to clean my shoes. And they're like, you could have did better. Didn't you fucking get it for free? I'm confused.
You fucking bitch.
I paid $4 for this. Mind you, I ran 20. So each giveaway is like $3 a pop. People don't really understand that.
Yeah.
Mind you, you might have just lost on the whole goddamn stream. And you did giveaways?
My thing is that like, yo.
Sorry. I do hate that people can leave a review for giveaways. I just want to say that.
That is crazy. The thing is that like I don't want people in my stream and I want everybody in my stream. You know, I want as many people as I can have, but I want you there for the right reasons because like, yo, I'm a seller. I'm trying to make I'm trying to make a living off of this. You know, this is another added stream of revenue that provides for my family, that provides for myself. And, you know, doing giveaways, like I'm not in the free game, you know, like if I do charity, it's because it's coming from my heart.
And see, and I think
like Father's Day, I ran giveaways because it's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think it gets tough too because you go to the bigger streamers and right, like this is no knock on the bigger streamers. Like guys, you got to respect that those people have built the time and the platform that they have to be able to hold 400 or 500 people. Like they've lost the money, they've done the giveaways, but I think people go to those streams and they expect us to give away Travis Scott's too. And I'm like, yo, baby, I'm just trying to make $100 on this whole goddamn stream.
That's it, bro. And when the day comes, and it's really why I hope that, you know, like my community, like they grow with me because I am giving and I would totally give, yo. If I could
give a Travis Scott away
and not blink an eye,
baby, what y'all want? Y'all want 2 or 3?
You got it, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
But you can't do that because you don't even know the certainty if you're gonna make money off the stream.
Well, the thing is that you got a Travis Scott Phantom goes for 1,000. I sold the DS, it goes for 700. There's your givey, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, thank you. And yo, and I didn't go in and cancel your order. I didn't go in and do nothing. Like, yo, that's your givey, bro. Like, yo, you should be thankful for
real
like
quick.
For the steals.
I know people don't like to talk about the cancellations, but like, yo, the cancellations really be fucking wild. Like, that should be irking my soul because.
Let's talk about the cancellations because I bet people on Whatnot want to know about the cancellations,
bro. So the cancellations are crazy, right? Because I don't like if I cancel the shoe, right? It's regardless if you sent the cancellation, it's a mark on my fucking platform.
Yeah,
that's why they say no cancellations, right? That's why everybody says no cancellation.
Yeah,
but the excuses people still send,
bro,
are hey,
my son grabbed my phone and swiped for me.
Swipe.
Yeah,
I'm like,
bro,
are you serious?
I know how what that works.
But see,
bro.
I'm a nice guy. I be feeling bad. I've had people be like, "Yo, my lights are gonna get cut off if you don't give me a refund," and I'm like,
no.
"Damn."
But the thing is that motherfuckers get caught up in
Buying.
in buying. You're loving the thrill, and then you end up winning. Like there was one guy that I literally I canceled because he pre-bid, and I don't know if he just played me or what, but I don't know. But he sent me a screenshot, and he pre-bid like he meant to pre-bid like $250, but he ended up pre-bidding $250,000. So like no matter where that shoe was going, like
He was
taking it home. So I was like, look, bro. And I think it was for the screenshot that I was like, all right, man, like, yo, you got it.
Now, bro, I don't cancel because to me, I don't feel like it's fair because if I run the shoe that I just lost $100 on and I go cancel it on you, you're like, yo, he ain't about the people. He's greedy. But whenever you feel like you either paid market or you overpaid, or even if you didn't really even pay market, you just paid over what I paid and I made a couple dollars.
Yeah.
And you want to cancel, that's crazy. Because
because it can't be only about like it has to be a win-win on both ends.
Yeah.
You know? Like if I fuck up, I'm gonna cancel.
Now you send that cancellation and I lost. Fuck it.
I'm not losing.
You said that cancellation
today.
and I lost.
Yeah.
All right, baby, you sent it. But you got what you wanted. It's a win-win. I didn't lose no money. You got the shoe you wanted to cancel.
That's it. Yeah.
But
if you the thing is that like, yo, it's kind of like the parent that is getting mad that your kid's getting fat because you keep feeding them fucking McDonald's. Don't get mad at McDonald's, bro. Like, yo, it's an app. This is auctioning, bro. Like this is on some level it's gambling, but you can't get mad at the house when you over gambled.
100%.
I think that's just like we got to take some accountability here. You know what I'm saying?
The cancellation thing is just wild, bro. Like I get cancels every stream.
And
sometimes the prices be so good that I don't understand why you're canceling.
Yeah.
I've had people cancel $70 shoes.
Like for what?
Whenever I sell a shoe, bro, like I'm super transparent. Before I even start the auction, I show you the shoe fully. And then they'll cancel it. And they're like, and mind you, if I do set prices, they'll still try to cancel it.
Yeah.
I run the auction for 15 seconds, set price. I show you the shoe before, and they still cancel. And I'm like, what did you?
Well, the thing is,
I'm confused.
Like sometimes, like they'll be like, "Yo, I pre-bid at $50." Yeah, but the bitch ran for $230, bro. Like I saw you swiping.
Yeah.
Like you know, I could see it right here, right, dude. Like, yo, come on, bro.
Or they're like, "Yo, I didn't mean to swipe," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "How?" I tell everybody at the beginning of the show, if you're not here to shop and you're here for the vibe, swipe that screen over.
Yeah.
Now, if you didn't swipe that screen over and you swiped,
like bid responsibly, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we all do it. I've been caught. Yo, I paid $200 and something on a fucking shoe on a stream because I got trigger happy, dog. Like this motherfucker kept like bidding for me. I was like, yo, bitch, I'm gonna take it home,
bro. Back then, I've been caught on a shoe where the bid just ran up so quick that it looked like it was $50, like $80, and I swiped and it was $250.
Oh Jesus!
I said, Lord Jesus, hold on. I said, well, what the fuck?
Yo, this is a glitch in the matrix, bro. Like, this did not happen, yo.
And you see it happen all the time, right? You see people's bid just run up fast. It could be multiple things. People are putting a pre-bid or whatever max bid. But yo, I didn't cancel it. Why? Because I decided to swipe. Regardless of what
you have to own the purchase.
Yeah, and these people
it's important. You gotta own the purchase, yo. And if you're not, yo, then don't play the game, bro. You
don't play the game.
Yeah, dog. Like it's better to go into personal shopping and try to find a deal there because, like, yo, the great thing about personal shopping is that you can wheel and deal with the sellers. Like, look, man, yo, I can't pay $540, you know what I'm saying, but I'll pay $500. Then be like, all right. Or start low, usually that's how it goes. You go $450, he's saying $520, you meet in the middle at $475, boom, it's a win.
I feel like what hurts me the most, bro, is that like, yo, when I give people my best price, it's honestly so I can make a quick 10 to 15, right?
That's it. Even after fees and shit, right?
Even after fees, right? I'm just like, yo, I'm trying to make quick 10 to 15. But I think
Blazer with the $10 tip, my boy, we gotta take a shot.
Damn it, boy.
We gotta take a shot. Hold on, Blazer, we taking a shot.
But I think honestly, people like they're like, yo, can you do better? And I'm like, damn, buddy, I didn't have it marked up 60.
Yeah, I can't give it away.
And so sometimes
either,
it makes me
bro.
think like, yo, should if I only need really 210, should I put it at be like, yo, I need 260? You know what I'm saying?
Just to make a
Just
little
to make-
something. To Blazinger.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy.
Blaze. I know, bro. It is one of them things, man, where like it's really hard, bro, especially when, and I think that's kind of where we need to start to try to find almost to rebuild the culture. It's a big statement.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? It's a massive statement, but I'm from the old school, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, like, yo, my Dornbecker Forest, bro. Like I sat. This was back in 2015, bro. Where I was
online?
No, dude, there was no online. I had to stay
in line.
Oh no, yeah, that was at Foot Locker. So I was cutting hair at 7 a.m. I clocked out at 8:30. Went to go. No, I'm sorry, 7:30 because the line started at 8. I had to stand in line. I got my fours and brought them back to work, and then boom, cutting hair. I did the same shit like when one of my babies was born. One of my kids were born, and there was a hot drop. I forgot which one it was.
Oh my god!
And I remember I was like, "Yo, baby, I gotta run to Foot Locker real quick, but I'm gonna come back." Ran to Foot Locker, got my shoe, came back. You know what I'm saying? Made the delivery, but hey, but we here. But that's the era that I come from when it comes to sneaks.
100%, bro. I come from standing outside for 15 hours for Gamma 11s.
Yo, straight up, fool. But my thing is that like the culture there was more, it was more about the love of the shoe.
Oh yeah, like you still had the resellers, you know what I'm saying?
But even then,
I think COVID changed what shoes were.
Yes, everything.
I'm not gonna lie.
Everything happened in COVID.
After COVID and then that documentary dropping, everybody thought they would be a reseller.
Yeah, well, a lot of people ended up buying mad high. What ended up was people ended up buying mad high because everyone's getting all this free money.
Well, bro, at the time though, the market was at its peak, bro. And so people are like, okay, I hate how people are like, yo, the market's so low right now. I'm like, okay, a little bit, but the market is realistic now.
Now?
I think the market is the most realistic it's ever been. Because
so it's a market correction.
Yes.
Would you say?
I would say because who was really paying attention to the market that much
back then?
Now everybody's like, oh, StockX says this, StockX says that.
Well, it's crazy because GOAT pricing, I feel like I wish GOAT had market data because that's where StockX kills them. Is in the market.
They have market data.
Do they?
They have sales and all that, like what it's went for and price to go back and look. It's just kind of hidden.
Yeah, bro, because that's the thing about GOAT is that GOAT is not user friendly, but StockX, especially, bro, like I've seen warehouses, factories like in China that are supplying StockX, bro. Like on stories, bro.
And the only reason I say it's a, and I could be wrong, right? People, there's people with more knowledge than me, but I think it's a market correction because obviously we are in a time of what's the word? How do you say the market's down?
No, it's a down market.
It's a down market,
yeah, it's
right?
a down market right now.
So I would give that the market is a little down, but I think it is closest to the realistic price because after COVID, don't correct me if I'm wrong. That's when Black Hat shot up. That's when Jordan 1 shot up. You know what I'm saying? It had its peak, bro. We were selling Jordan 1s for $500. Bro,
that's crazy.
Mocha 1s for $500.
Bro, I bought my Mocha 1s for like $240, bro.
And now the market it took a dive, but it's the closest to what reality is.
Well, if you look at it, because this is the thing, bro, and I think people tend to forget about this, is that shoes is just like stocks.
100%.
They're assets. If you're buying right, they're the right assets. Now, just like everyone is predicting that Wall Street will have a market correction where everything's gonna fucking tank and it will stabilize. And then from there, once it's stabilized, it's gonna go up. But it'll go up at its true value.
Yeah.
I think the shoe game is the first thing for that to do it, is that it crashed. The market is down, but now it's starting to stabilize itself. And now the real value is starting to show, which SBs hold great value. Some of them, not all of them.
I think people just need to be smarter about what they buy. Not every release is worth buying.
No,
Not
no,
every,
for
even if it's
sure.
an SB, it's not worth buying. You know, see, so when I bought my collection, right, I have a lot of old shoes and I have a lot of new shoes, but the recent pickup that I have been picking up that I do like, go for something, right? Because when I bought
Fly
my,
Soul with a $5 tip. Shout out to
shout
Chris
out
that
to
sold
my
out.
boy.
Oh, we gotta take
Let's
a
take a
shot.
shot.
We gotta take a shot for Fly Soul, my boys.
So when I bought my stuff, right, like I
Uh-huh.
bought the military blacks, I bought the canvas fours, the red thunders. I bought
Oh,
them,
those are bangers,
I
bro.
bought them all at retail. Mind you, I haven't worn any.
Oh, you still have them?
I bought them for the simple fact of, hey, I know these will go up.
Yeah.
They're gonna be worth $450,
Uh-huh.
which they all are, and I'm gonna sell them. Now, if I feel like the shoe is not gonna go up, I do not pay retail. I pay maybe $100, $150 max,
Uh-huh.
and then I get my wear out of them because I want to wear them because I don't think they're gonna go up. And whenever I sell them, they don't lose much value, right?
Yeah.
Like I bought the Palomino 3s. I bought it worn one time. Bean DS paid $100. It's a banger shoe.
Yes.
If it came out during the time of COVID, I promise you it's $250, $300 all day.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Shout out to my boy Fly Soul.
Fly Soul, this for you. C's, we will definitely get some food, but I mean, I don't feel that.
I don't feel that drunk. I just had to piss.
Mhm. But so now, this is a good question because I wanted to ask this. Is that you saw? God damn it, motherfucker! You saw where the shoe game was. All right. We see where the shoe game is at now.
100%.
Where do you think the shoe game is going to go in the next 2 to 5 years?
I feel like people are saying SBs are gonna hit, but I feel like SBs are already hitting.
No, SBs have been a hit. The thing is that with SBs, bro, it's such a close. SBs are not as easy to get as people think.
Oh no, 100%.
You know
So
what I'm
that's why
saying?
I can justify why people charge so much.
Yeah.
Because bro, sometimes SBs only drop at your local skate shops.
Joe,
And
most
how
of
many
the
people
time.
really have skate shops? In Houston, there's not that many skate shops.
Bro, I told my boy John from Street Soul, I'm like, because he lives in Cali,
Mhm.
and in Cali they got skate shops
They got
everywhere.
skate shops everywhere.
Bro, we have one in this area,
Exactly.
and that's outside. That's it.
And so I understand that, but where I think where I think it's gonna go, I honestly think it's gonna go back to other trends. Okay, because if you've really looked at what I told you this earlier, what 2025 is supposed
Yeah.
to be like.
Oh, tell them what the drops are.
Chat, when I fucking tell you 2025, I promise you better take out some savings or you better fucking put some money aside. 2025, I saw the lineup. We have Black Cement
My
4s
boy.
coming up, Cool Grade 9s, Stealth 10s, White Cement 4s. We have the brown and black Travis is coming out. The white, pink, and cream Travis is coming out.
Ooh.
When I tell you 2025 is the move.
It's a big, but that might be where the market starts to get itself back up again.
And see, so if you really look at it, like the 5 black metallic 5s, bro, are gonna sell out. I promise.
You
Like,
think so?
what?
Bro, it's just the
Bro, the-
fives don't move.
Yeah,
bro.
but the thing is, what people will pay for that OG colorway, like
Well, the metallic is the one because
the
even
metallic
bought
is
one.
a color, like it's just the move, right? People don't
It's
really,
that black new buck, bro.
man. Oh no, actually, it's a reimagined.
Ah, no.
It's a reimagined
No.
5s.
Do you think? Because I'm a fan of the new buck Jordan 4.
Yes.
I'm not a big fan. Like I sold my personal pair because I was
the
like,
reimagines.
yeah, I mean,
The only reason I do
know.
like them is because I have the original pair, right? I only like them because they're easier to clean.
Dead Street Soul with a $10 tip. We gotta
God
take another shot.
Damn it, boy.
John, why you playing with me?
What,
my
do you want me
boy?
to get a 4 for 4 when I leave, or what?
Yeah,
God
Dad, I'm gonna
damn.
take you home. Fool. you gotta talk about them hard tips again.
God damn. Nah, honestly,
Look, we're doing really small shots, chat. Really
yeah,
small
we
shots.
can't get faded like
We
it's a
just
Friday
wanna-
night.
No, we wanna make sure that we're. I value every tip that we get, man.
100%.
100%.
They show appreciation to
go.
y'all guys.
I mean, probably paid for all the promos because I've been promoting this bitch all fucking day. All we're doing is pay for the promos.
No, but bro, I think they're just easier to clean.
For sure,
100%.
100%.
I don't knock them, bro. And bro, 2025 coming out with the black pine green 4s.
Ooh,
Like
not
when
SB.
yes,
The SB.
the
They're
SB,
re-releasing.
the black pair.
Oh,
Like when I tell you 2025 is hold your fucking pocketbooks, write a goddamn check.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna need it.
And if anybody hits, I'm buying
Exactly.
all fucking day
Like,
long.
go ahead and put them extra hours in if you're
Come
at
on,
Whataburger or if you're at that
yes.
corporate job.
We're
Like,
hitting.
you're gonna need it because, and this is what I say about the upcoming years in sneakers. Like, SBs are it, but I honestly feel like the things that died that nobody likes are gonna resurface. I see it a lot in fashion too.
Well, I
Right?
think fashion does go in cycles, right?
It does,
Yeah.
right? Because back then you couldn't catch you wearing a pair of jorts, like jean shorts,
Bro,
5 years ago.
call me crazy, bro. But like, I mean, I've been wearing jorts since the fucking 90s, dog.
Bruh,
Like, I thought they were always
I
in.
thought they were fly.
Yo, motherfuckers, I wore them at the barbershop, bro. And yo, a full-on fucking massacre, bro. They were like, yo, Wok, no, you do not wear jorts. Like, okay, then explain to me, what are the
What do you
shorts
wear?
can I wear that I could dress up, fly?
Well, bro, you can see like everything is a trend and everything is a recycle
Yeah.
because you see it in fashion as well. You see baggy pants are coming in. You see jorts are coming in. You see SBs are coming back in because SBs kind of
Mainstream.
yeah, because you seen SBs died for a while. Like
Yes.
they
Well, they went kind of like underground.
okay, I wouldn't say they died, right? But they definitely they went underground.
Yeah.
Ones took a move, threes took a move, fours took a move.
But they probably just got overshadowed then.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
now they're resurfacing.
Yeah.
Now to say, do I know what's gonna come next? I really hope foam posits do.
Bro, I got mad phone posits.
I really hope foam posits do because I love foam posits, but
I think it's gonna be SBs are gonna be the next like
they're gonna be the
mainstream
next
wave.
5 plus years.
I think SB because the thing is that I don't know. I tell the guys here, bro. Like I'm kind of like I'm more trying to bring in more. So I told the guys like I was like, look, man, I want to take a different approach for the store at least, even for my whatnot. Is that I want to try to find more like exclusive, the hard to find SBs, because at least for a storefront, for my strategy, just in my inventory, not store like I bring it for the store, but the stuff that I kind of invest in is that I want to be one of those shops where like, yo, where the fuck did you get that? I need that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Because everyone, it's kind of like I want to throw an event one day, and the thing is that one day when I want to throw an event, I don't want to have. I think we talked about this. I don't want to have 30 vendors all selling the same shit.
Nah.
All selling fucking metallic fours or the fucking whatever just dropped. No. When I start to like bring in like vendors for the event, it's like, yo, what are you selling? What's your inventory? Oh, well, like, yo, I'm an SB guy. Bet. All right, you're in. All right, what's yours? Oh man, I got I got
GRs.
I got GRs. Nah, I got two of you guys. Nah, I don't need a third one. Thanks. And then just find
and that's what the thing is. Like when you go to a lot of these sneaker shows now, like you're seeing a lot of the same shit.
lot. Bro, all the tables.
All the tables look the same, right?
Yes.
The only thing that's different is like one guy might have it $20 cheaper. It ain't no significant. It's just a little bit cheaper.
This motherfucker, look at this, yo.
What do you say?
Funk Oon 420 said SBs only got because people with fat legs can wear them and look decent. They need low tops.
That's a crazy statement.
That's a disrespectful statement.
That's fucked up.
That's so fucking SBs, yo, have probably some of the illest fucking colorways and the illest collabs, bro.
They just got overshadowed,
bro. Look at this, dog. Look at this. Yo, I have a pair of these.
This was one of my favorite shoes.
Bro,
this was one of my grows.
Let me tell you that everyone in the fucking shop, yo, was fucking like, yo, this shoe is disgusting. It's horrible.
What the
bro, every barber, I was like, you guys are so fucking uncultured. I'll slap shit out of everybody. Slap shit out of everybody.
No, bro. I just honestly think like
the Futura, this right here, I really do think that this Futura is going to be $1,000 SP.
I think in some time.
In time. Not right now. In time.
Yeah.
Because I don't, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but the guy that designed the Paris is the one that designed this shoe.
Those. And they're supposed to scratch off, right?
I mean, I would never, like, I have Haritos that I would never put a blade to. Even my City of Loves, I would never put a blade to.
I saw somebody with the City of Love scratched off the other day.
I sold one.
They look like shit. I'm not going to lie.
It just, man, unless you know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'm like,
leave that shit. Like
they're orange or they're red underneath.
red underneath, the Doritos are orange underneath.
Yeah, so the City of Loves are red underneath and they look like shit. I'm like, yo, why would you scratch them off? But ask the chat if they have any more questions.
Damn, yo, my boy Fuck said only people wearing SBs in school were goth kids.
100%.
There's truth.
100%.
There's truth to that statement.
The people that were wearing them were the skateboarders.
Because they're a fucking skateboard shoe.
Because they understood, like,
they're literally a skateboard shoe.
We used to beat up $300 shoes because we didn't really know what they were worth. There was no StockX.
No, there was no market data, no value in it. You know, like, yo, I remember, like back in the day waiting, like I just wanted a pair, like Allen Iverson to me was my Michael Jordan.
Crazy.
That's my Michael Jordan, dude. Like I had every AI that ever dropped, bro.
See, and I was after that. So whenever you say like, yo, I want the Allen Iverson, I'm like, bro, what?
Yes, dog. Like the AIs, the pennies, you know, the Gary Paytons, the Larry Johnson, like Fila's, bro. Yo, I bought
Fila's,
dude. I
know you fucking lying.
No, dude, because the Grant Hills were Fila's.
What?
The Grant Hill, I have a pair of Grant Hills, and I wore them to work, and yo, motherfuckers were clowning me, bro. I'm like, yo, y'all don't know about these? They were like, no, they're Fila's. Like, they're so bulky. I was like, yo, but these are the Grant Hills, bro. These are the Grant Hills, dog. Like, you can't be that disrespectful, but that's the thing. I'm from the 90s, bro. Like, I grew up in the 90s.
That's why I put the name it is, like
the era. Oh, I wanted to actually have you tell the chat, like.
So the reason why I named it the Era, right? Because if you don't know me, it used to be Laced by Chris, right?
Yeah.
That was a name that I was like, I like it. I made it on the spot. Now, the reason why I switched it to the Era is because a bigger picture, right? Like, I want to make merch, but I never wanted to make merch with my name on it of Chris.
Because it's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want nobody rocking my name.
I don't want nobody rocking my name, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like if I just put Era on a shirt, I could throw 30 different designs on it and you'd be like, fire, right? But the reason why I made Era is because your time is different from mine. Yeah. I grew up in the time of my first shoes were Oreo 5s.
Oh,
that's the shoe that put me on.
That's the 2000s though, right?
Yeah. Right. Because I was born in '99.
Yeah.
So that's the shoe that put me on, right? The Oreo 5s, the Bread 11s. Now your shoe might be an Iverson.
The Iverson, bro. The questions, the answers. The Jordans were the Jordans were there because he was technically like kind of at the end of the career. Well, I mean, I was born in '81. By like '86, he was still popping.
He was
like late '80s into the '90s, he was still active. But I didn't grow up with Kobe or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why I named it the Era, because I was like, yo, whenever one day when I have a storefront, like, right? I told you the theme that I had in my head,
yes,
the vision
for the store.
That I wanted, there's 23 different pairs of sneakers, right?
Yeah.
Of versions of Jordans that I wanted. Whenever you walked into the store, it would have 23 glass cases leading into the heat vault. So it would lead into the heat
Grail.
Vault. Yes.
The Grail Vault.
Yeah, so it would be called, the back part would be called Grail Vault. And it would be 23 cases of the best Jordan model, a Jordan shoe for each model. So 23 cases down.
Of every era.
So people might be like, yo, my favorite shoe was the Chicago ones.
Boom. Got it.
Boom. First one. Jordan 2s, I don't know. Jordan 3s, I'm not really sure. Probably like a black cement or white cement, whatever.
Probably black cement. That's the classic.
You know, right? But that would be the walkway for each shoe, down the aisle. So that's why I named it the Era, because my story is a lot different from your story.
Yeah.
You know, we might have stood outside at the same time, but we stood outside for different shoes. I stood outside for Concords. You stood outside for what?
The foam posits and the Dornbecker, yeah.
Foam posits weren't popping for me. Like, it was, I was standing in line for Gamma 12s.
Oh,
beautiful shoe.
Yo, the 12s died, bro.
I know. And it's just like, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite shoes.
Yeah, it's such a dope shoe.
So it's like, that's why I named it the Era, because I said I could put this on a regular shirt for people that want to go work out, because my mind works a lot more than just shoes. My mind works in for
culture.
I want to do culture. I want to do fashion. I'm a brand, a walking brand myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to be like, yo, that's the guy that sells shoes. Nah, that's the guy that makes clothing. That's the guy that makes shoes. Or not make shoes, but sell shoes. And then you see me on like lifestyle too.
Yeah, I mean that's why I kind of created
Culture junkies.
the culture junkie. Yeah, man, because like I even in this world, you know, I'm not only a barber and I'm not only a sneakerhead or a sneaker store owner, man. Like I'm both. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like and
I think people get fixated on that. You have to be one.
no, and I refuse, bro, because like I don't want to be only a sneakerhead and I just don't want to be a barber. I want to be, you know, multilateral, bro. So
100%.
I want to be able to tap into any like at some point I like to think like, yeah, no, I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna work out and I might become part of like
The gym culture.
the gym culture.
And see, and that's why was telling you before, like, yo, I make content in what I do, right? In the sense of selling sneakers,
Yeah.
but I bring a cinematic feel to it. So like, whenever people aren't watching content or like sneaker content, they're watching probably like cinematic, people's day in the life,
The vlogs, or
vlogs,
even the funny shit.
the funny
you know,
shit,
whatever it might be.
right? But I basically make sneaker reselling look pretty. And that's if we want to dumb it down, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I make my videos look pretty with the fancy edits and all of that because
But production means everything in content
bro,
now, bro.
bro,
I'm sorry, you cannot tell me anything otherwise, bro.
I could tell you a story through a 30-second clip
Yes.
of just nothing but beautiful edits, nothing but beautiful cuts.
Yeah.
I could tell you a story of what I do in those 30 seconds than exactly
Wow.
saying it.
Guys, yo,
There's a lot
today
of shit to unwrap. But
it is,
hey,
bro. Hey, guess what? It looks like we're gonna have a part two. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like we're gonna have to bring my boy. What's he doing?
he's gonna. Can you click it?
Oh, so you go record?
Yeah.
Oh, so we gotta go a few more minutes?
Nah, like 2 more minutes. We gotta just get the outro for the chat.
Oh yeah. So what you thinking for the outro? You know what I'm saying?
Chat,
Some bars?
Yeah, I can't spit no bars right
Slow
now.
down,
Honestly though, like everybody that tuned in, yo, I honestly appreciate y'all just being here for the 2.5 hours that we were here. Make sure to check out my boy over here at Culture Junkies
on
whatnot?
IG. Oh no, yeah, it's gonna be. So we are changing the name to Culture Junkie in July. So and I'm glad if you don't mind me
Yeah, go ahead.
kind of chiming in. So Good Souls, the name that I have now is because like it's Goodfellas and it's sold out. You know, it's my two babies. One's a teenager, one's a newborn. But these are my two loves. This is my concept. This is my business. You know, like this. I curated this entire thing, but I just needed something that rang bells. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And Culture Junkies was just the thing that rang bells for me. So that is what I want to start to try to brand is the concepts. I'm not just a sneakerhead. I'm not just a barber. I'm not just a businessman. You know, like I have all realms of this shit. So I want to make sure that I wanted to encompass that in everything. So that's why in July we're gonna be changing the name to Culture Junkies, and the first Culture Junkie stream is gonna be a fucking banger because we're gonna have merch. We're gonna have 50 banger ass shoes, maybe 100. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But this is kind of the conversion for where what we're going to start to be, because I feel like I'm right on the cusp of where this shit's about to blow up on me.
Honestly, bro, if I have to leave anybody with any tips or anything I have ever have to say, I say, yo, build a brand around yourself. You are a brand
Yeah,
in everything you do.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't have to have the most money. You don't have to have the most swag. Be authentic to yourself.
Authentic, yes.
And allow people to fall in love with who you are. And I promise you'll see success. That's it.
It's such a simple recipe.
100%. I think
Yeah.
we just get caught up in what everybody else has going, but we forget the reality of what it is.
Of who you are, bro.
And don't neglect content. I know it's scary, right? Because I do a lot of content now.
Yeah.
And it's scary to get in front of the camera or whatever. But I promise you, content is going to take you where you need to be, because that's the thing that's bumping right now.
But your storytelling.
Your storytelling.
And who else better to tell the story of your life than you?
I got a better, I know my story more than you do. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell your story, make content, have fun with this shit, and make some money.
Yeah.
That's it.
And guys, thank y'all for tuning in to the Culture Junkie Experience podcast.
Shout out
thank you for my boy Chris, yo, for showing up. The era, yo. If y'all don't know, follow him on IG, follow him on whatnot. He is a streamer also, man. He's got banger shoes. Sometimes I be buying shoes from him, yo, because he be having that heat, and I just like, yo, I need it. So, but guys, check him out, man. Great dude. If y'all do have time, yo, check out Athletically Declined. They're the ones that put this whole production thing together for us. I don't own these mics. I don't own these earpieces. That's
my first
Athletically
podcast,
Declined. You know what I'm
baby.
saying? Hey, I think we did good, yo. I think we did good, son. I don't know what to do with my hands, but I'm gonna just leave them right here.
100%, man.
Yo.
Hey, stay true to yourself. Keep pushing.
Yeah.
And just be consistent, baby. Anything that you put yourself into, you can get out of, regardless if your situation's bad. Keep God first. Stay motivated and keep going.
Boom. And guys, we're gonna be streaming every Wednesday at I don't know, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll get with Tyler. But Wednesday's gonna be the day that we stream for the podcast. Sundays will be the day that we stream for the bangers, dollar streams, dollar auctions all day long. Nothing but heat, guys.
Let them know if they like the review, if they like the podcast or whatever. Give us some feedback. DM us. Let us know how we did, and if you want to see us back. Let us
If you want to see me and Chris tackle it again, boy, we here, my boy.
Let's
so
go.
guys, thank y'all so much, chat. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love that you've given us, man. Y'all made the Whatnot journey such a splendid thing for me, bro. And I love you guys. So I'm gonna take a shot to the chat.
Take a shot to the
I'm
chat.
gonna take a shot to the chat, man, because chat. Y'all made the last 4 months of this Whatnot journey like stupendous to Clean Kev, to Chicago, to Extreme, to all my day oneers, bro. Like, guys, don't you worry, because I promise you, I'm going there. We going there.
We up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to be one of the big streamers, and it's not because like it's to feed my ego. It's because like I want to do it right. I want to do right by people. And if people are gonna be on this app buying shoes, man, I want to make sure that y'all buy clean, authentic, dope shoes. And I only trust myself to do it. I'm kind of like Bruce Willis. I just don't trust nobody else to do it but me. So that's where we're going, chat. But I won't forget anybody. So chat, thank y'all so much. I love you guys to death. I'll see y'all on Sunday for dollar auctions. We'll see you on Wednesday. Let's see if we can bring my boy Chris back, man. Y'all hit me up in the DMs if y'all want to see the boy Era back, and we'll come out with a whole new set of questions, all right? So thank you guys so much. Love, guys. Era, peace.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Peace.
Feel like I've been here before. I've been on these same highs, but I never fell before. I know that you ain't trying to deceive me, and I mean every word, yeah, you gotta believe it. Still we chasing false and a reason to leave it. I know that we got flaws, but we cannot give in yet. I'm aware we have some problems, but we ain't here to solve them. Not until we hit the bottom.